Well, that's why I'm asking the question.
No, you're on stream? Catch yourself.
We're on stream, we're not doing it.
Why not?
Well, we can. Why can't we? I think that's a total.
That's a valid question.
That's a rat. No.
John says
I will turn
no.
off the internet. I will unplug the internet.
No.
He will do. Because it's one of those old school like cartoon plugs.
That's a totally
We
valid
haven't even gotten to the
question.
season. I'm not trying to get
Because
canceled.
you could
Oh,
answer
shit.
none. I mean, you just have to supply your logic.
The answer is
We'll make a poll later.
Sports. Yeah, no.
All right, fine.
I just thought it was funny that it was like. You were like, we like having Gertz here for the pre-show because that's when I can get the meat. And then Gertz is like, here's a big ass steak.
we on a diet. I'm vegan, bitch.
It's a steak from Applebee's. You don't want
I'm
that.
already being oppressed, folks. 20 minutes. They told me this looks like a MAGA hat because apparently people can't read anymore. It's a Norm Macdonald hat.
Can't wear red hats with white lettering.
Sounds prejudiced against a certain color, if you ask me.
Yes. What you want me to say? No. The answer is yes. Yes, it is. It's your turn.
Oh, man.
I like that we get free Gertz here. I don't think you'd get that far and double toasted at all.
No, maybe with Herman. Herman gave me a long leash.
That leash just materialized here. Sam just appeared from nowhere and was like, no.
Dad said no. Can't do it. Literally any other color.
Fine. That is fine. This conversation piece, not at all. We are building goodwill here.
It's just food for thought. Who's going to be offended by that?
No, I'm
What?
not.
No, okay, time
Well,
out.
you know, he's not offended by anything.
Yeah,
so that's
no.
not fair.
I am.
He is fair.
He is Catholic.
He is Catholic.
I'm a lapsed Catholic.
Cat light.
Yeah.
The answer.
That's why he asked.
Why do you fear what you don't understand?
You're a new age philosopher, Gert. They're gonna be quoting Gertz 100
No one's
years from now.
talking about Elizabeth. Move on.
Hey, should have come been here before the
This
pre-show.
is why we need that Patreon.
No.
We can talk about what Gertz.
No, we can't.
We can let him off the leash for 2
That's
hours.
exactly right. You gotta get the conversation. Time and place.
It's all
The
controversial.
meaning of life
But
with Gertz.
There's not much of one.
Y'all think I'm a
He'll be very
thumbs
short.
up the shit? Like, no.
What do you think has a soul?
Hey, people. What's up?
I will get a little bit back on track, somewhat towards sports, which is like I finally visited Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
how was it? I've
It was-
always wanted to go to Pittsburgh.
It
Gertz
is
told me not
one of
to
the
go.
most fun cities that I've ever been in, actually.
It's a lot of water, I hear.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Also super spread out like Austin. Didn't expect that part.
Oh,
Yeah, you land in the airport and you're still 30 minutes from Pittsburgh.
really?
Yeah.
What's the fucking point?
Yeah.
You land in Austin.
It's a
You're 20
small
minutes
city.
from Austin.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
That's without traffic.
Yes.
Yeah.
The worst traffic ever in the whole city is around the airport in Austin.
Yeah, it's bad.
In Pittsburgh, it's that tunnel to get to downtown. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're like,
I love tunnels.
oh, you don't love this one.
I love tunnels and bridges.
Yeah, bottlenecks like a son of a bitch. And also, everyone,
Roll.
Maybe they fascinate me.
everyone slows down when they go into it. And it causes huge traffic jams.
Well, it's a hole in the ground.
It's not. It's in a mountain.
It's a hole in the mountain.
That's
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah. So you probably want to
Fucking-
get through it as fast as possible.
If a villain, if a Russian villain decides to like blow the mountain and
I
then
have
cave
questions.
people in,
It's Pittsburgh, Tommy.
Why would
Is this villain a Browns fan? Like what?
Style.
The villain is Spain.
Yeah, that's right.
actually,
Thank you.
It took me out of that movie so hard.
actually, you know what? That would be some Russian shit. They'd be like, nah, let's hit him where it doesn't hurt.
No one will care.
I will say,
Let's leave them confused.
that was the first time I drove through a tunnel, and all I thought of was Independence Day when they're running from the fire.
All you can think of is just disaster and catastrophe.
You know what city
in a
doesn't?
tunnel.
Know what city doesn't have a single scene in Independence Day? Pittsburgh. They blow up everywhere else.
Nolan did it. Everyone.
No, see, that's how I feel about, when I'm in New York and I'm in the subway and you're like, oof. Like,
Not
that's the
doing
only, like I have always a sliver of claustrophobia that hits. Right inside,
Yeah.
hit on that subway and I'm like, damn,
I'm not doing that.
I'm screwed. But it's fast and it's helpful. It's nice.
scary.
It's warm.
You've never been to New York.
I will go. I've come around to New York.
It's,
We're still trying to get him to go to Miami, a
smells.
place that
No, I'm
he
not going to
wants to
Florida.
go.
Not anymore.
worried
Dude,
like Florida's
DeSantis
gonna
is
convert
losing it.
you.
It's fine.
Huh?
You worried the DeSantis is going to hit you? Going to convert you?
No, motherfucker. I would like to go to a state that believes black history exists.
What's Black History?
There you go. Floridian.
In my core, baby.
Josh, man, interesting question. Thank you brought that up. So whether we do a fantasy football league or not is just dependent
want
on
it.
you guys.
I don't want to.
Well, then your
It's not
vote
you.
your vote is no. That's all that means. You also don't have to be in it. You're right next to someone that was like, fuck fantasy.
It's true.
One thing we can agree on.
We'll see how
catch
many
them.
of those other things happen to
That's
this topic.
probably it for the show.
Hey, look, y'all want a fantasy football? Be great. Just want more input from y'all and more participation from y'all. And actually, leads us
Yeah.
into another topic.
If they joined in, I'd do it.
No,
But
you're
if it's
out.
just
You're
you-
out. No,
okay,
you're gone.
fine, fuck it.
Goodbye.
Fuck it.
And we
Tommy,
go.
we'll create our own fantasy league
Yeah.
with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget about the blackjack.
And dark questions.
And existential questions about Disney movies.
We won't
That I
even,
can get behind.
we won't even get to football.
That I'm down for. Yeah, it'll be a football show that never gets
We just got so lost in hookers.
So Gertz. So today we are talking about Jonathan Taylor, but first, Gertz, does the afterlife exist?
It'll be about that and the Titans.
I 100% want us to go as a group to the Texans versus Titans game in Week 17. I
Not
think.
him. He's not
Absolutely.
invited.
Oh, I'm going.
God.
I'm going to get a jersey for the
Oh
occasion.
my God.
I'll buy it on Amazon so I
Are
can
you
send
gonna
it back.
buy? Are you gonna buy a Tennessee Oilers jersey?
Hey man, come on now.
I like
This
that.
is not even a fair fucking subject.
I like that.
Get you a canteen that has oil on it.
Or-
Drink from that during the
You mean the water from Galveston?
or,
true Texan, baby.
The real liquid death.
or I'll just get a shirt with Mike Vrabel's face
Oh
on it.
my God. Where's my paintball gun?
Well, I want to give a shout out to Rakeem. Rakeem set the perfect stage of asking on what would happen in the season in a pure DBZ fashion. On this season of the Mexcellence, will TJ find Jared Goff and slash his tires? Will Tommy fire Tua again and stop his hatred for running backs?
No.
Will Gertz find Brantley Staley and Kyle Shanahan and get them fired? Will Marco's love for the Colts end? Like how you got like everyone else's hate and yours is just like, fuck it, I'm screwed. Find out more on Commitment to the Mexcellence. Well, if you guys tune in, we'll definitely be able to fill you in on those blanks. And speaking on the fantasy, hey, look, what's here, guys? Oh, actually, I can't even show all of my laptop.
It has secret work stuff.
That's where I'm ordering the hookers, all right?
His OnlyFans account. What's up?
Insane right now.
We haven't done this show in 4 months.
Yeah, we
Just
gotta
with-
knock the rust off. Get off our back.
This is preseason.
Jesus.
We're going to throw some picks. It's
Yeah.
fine. Disney, go deep.
51-man roster.
preseason. There's things to celebrate, things to talk about.
Preseason here too.
Hey, y'all, that's the Discord. Comes out today. Putting it in the chat. Guess what? We have a fantasy league. You get your own little thread. No one else.
Put it in the chat.
I'm not putting it in the chat yet. I'm just showing it off first.
Okay.
That is
And then
here.
you're putting it in the
I
That's-
chat.
don't know how to set it up.
That's real.
Send it to people.
That's real.
People
I'll give
are
you the
happy
link. I'm
about
posting the
this.
link into the messenger. Put it in the chat.
Okay.
Thank you. So chat, the invite to the Discord will be there. You guys are invited. I have some rules that I have to go over. Number one, don't worry. I put as many permissions as I could on this. But I'm a human, so if I fucked up, don't fuck this up for people, all right? I'm very, very strict with the ban hammer. I don't need no trouble.
I'm gonna ban everybody.
Look,
If you say bad words about me, I'll ban you.
actually, that's not what happens. But there's a lot of cool different areas I want you guys to check out. There's different sections broken out by different content and topic areas. I would say you even have a section where you can, hey, if you want to, we have plenty of content creators down there, some artists, some musicians. You want to share your stuff? There's a whole section for you there too. There's rules, there's announcements, there's submitting your ideas and feedback. You guys get so much interaction, and all of us will be in there. Not all the time, actually, probably never, but we'll be there, and you can slide in DMs sometimes, maybe, kind of, sort of. But that said, I'm gonna send over the link. It'll be there. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to hit me up. Really excited to get to communicate with y'all, and hopefully you guys are able to check out everything. And I'd say, first and foremost, go through where it says "Welcome to the Mexcellence" at the top. There's a few helpful tabs there on announcements, rules, things of that nature. It's very simple, easy to navigate, and of course, as I'm going to probably be a little bit looser as we're getting people get all comfortable, and we're a small, tight-knit community, but I'm also going to be keeping an eye out for those who want to be mods. Send me a DM, slide over this way. I could use a couple just to make sure we're keeping eyes when I'm not able to look. And yeah, really excited for y'all.
Bro, I'm 100% good. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's just his face.
Yeah. I'm just coasting right now. The only thing is that this place is a little toasty, but that's not even the temperature. That's just us being excited, really.
Everyone's wearing black.
That's true. And it's humid out there.
You know what's
now.
funny about that?
Yeah, it rained and got worse.
Yeah.
If you thought Gertz's intro was bad, I was this close, but I decided to use my common sense of buying all of us Watson Texan jerseys.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have
How
wanted
much were those?
$4.
Well, if they're on discount.
Yeah, no one wants those.
Oh, man.
That's why they were.
Sell them in Cleveland.
And by the way, I mean $4 total. Like
I know. Oh, with tax.
Yeah,
Oh, gee.
They were a buck a piece?
$1 a piece.
Wow.
Time out. Don't convince you, no.
Go clothe the homeless.
That's not good.
Man, they don't deserve that.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, the last thing you need is a
burn.
homeless person walking up to you in a Watson jersey.
It's not good for anybody. TJ would just attack them.
That's true.
I would get free reign on that.
That's true. You would.
Yeah, the state troopers would be like, this is a good one.
No one would even raise an eyebrow. They'd raise a glass. Toast you. Cheers, man.
Cleaning up the streets just right.
And then on the note, just on further things to get out of the way, Sammy is trying to get in contact with you through Twitch. If you were one of the winners, he's trying to get your addresses and give you all the things that you earned by having that great 9-hour stream with us.
Hey, now, Serenity, this is the most sports show you can get. I don't think we talked about sports for 5 seconds.
Not at all.
All we talked about
At
is
least
like, hey, it'd be cool to
pre-shows,
go to that game in December.
Yeah.
And look, to be fair to everyone who comes in, it's like, oh, it's a sports show. Like, the whole pre-show, we like specifically avoid sports. We talk about everything else.
It's the only time we can.
Because, we got him. So, it's like, he won't show up for anything else.
It's true.
He showed up for Cocaine Bear.
So, we'll take... Oh, that's right.
That's true.
He's like I'm telling you, he's the down, upright, left, right, A, B, and blank space on the roster. You just got to kind of get him whenever you can.
So you can blame me if you don't want the show.
I mean, I actually think
No.
the most comment we actually hear for people that stick around is like, I don't like sports, but I like to hear you guys talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It seemed like
Don't worry. It's like a lot of people come through and they get to learn more about sports and get a nice diet from some of that nonsense you get to hear from the rest of us. We don't like talking about comics all the time, all right? And movies kind of suck.
you guys see Blue Beetle.
We did.
We did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Talk shit, Gert.
I'm seeing like half of everyone who saw it right here now in this room.
It was number one.
And like the slowest
Barbie
weekend.
let up. Barbie said,
Yeah.
Barbie's been around for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Barbie's for the cause. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I had high hopes for it, Sammy.
Barbie-
I was rooting for her.
Barbie was 45 in box office years. Like she retired. She's hanging it up.
I mean, it's still
good. It wasn't
still
bad.
made a good bit of money, and it's on streaming next week.
oh, wow. Yeah.
Blue Beetle?
No, Barbie is going to be on HBO Max September 5th.
It might be the highest grossing movie of the year. It's either that or Mario.
I can't imagine the Marvels taking it away.
No. Yeah.
Hey, now time out here. It's going to be a great movie.
What, the Marvels?
It'll be mediocre like every other Marvel movie.
Sorry, I was lying.
And TV show.
I want you to be out. I couldn't even
everything.
hold it in. I was lying.
Yeah.
It's just going to be trash.
I don't have to see that one.
Actually, no. Look, I have to be very clear because everyone.
But we all have to see it.
Yeah,
if one of us is punished.
No, I actually,
Okay.
I have to sit through the Marvels because I made you sit through Ant-Man. So,
Yeah, god damn it. I didn't want to see either one.
that was on me. That said, look, some of these TikToks that Mr. Manover cuts over there makes it seem like we hate the Marvels. No, I hate one Marvel.
It's only one.
There's only one in there that I don't like. The other two,
I love the other two.
I want to see.
Are you talking about Brie Larson?
Yeah.
No, I like Brie Larson. I hate the character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like Brie Larson.
Yeah,
Just don't
Brie
like
Larson's-
Captain Marvel in the movies.
Yeah. It's a terrible character.
Serenity
In the
is
comics,
saying
too, to
that
be
it
fair.
is actually Mario that's the highest grossing.
That's what I
movie.
thought.
Yeah.
Couldn't beat that mustache.
Yeah.
It should beat out.
Well,
Mario.
Mario
They're neck and
waited
neck. Yeah.
for a long time to be put out. Like, it's barely on streaming now.
Yeah, it just premiered like last week or something.
Yeah.
Thought Nintendo was gonna be quick with that shit, man. They don't preserve shit.
I just mean they did the opposite. Barbie is, like I said, it's going to be available on Max next week.
Mario was like, I think it went to VOD. It just went on Peacock recently.
Yeah.
So you could buy it digitally for about a month now or so.
Yeah,
So
it's
they could have milked it even longer if they wanted to. I'm surprised
They
they
could have never
didn't.
released it.
Yeah, true. The movie was
Like
just
Pokemon games.
The movie was just making money hand over fist.
Spider-Verse did get on streaming.
Yeah.
It's like,
And Spider-Verse is weird. They keep there's 4 different versions of that movie floating around. Have you heard about this?
yes. There's a few different versions of the movie.
Why?
I think there's the one that's on streaming is different than the ones that were in theaters.
Yes.
They
Little sound things, little
Certain-
editing things.
Certain lines of dialogue are a little different.
It's to the multiverseness of it, I think, is what they
I
they
think-
said.
I think the ones in the theaters were that, and then I think the one in streaming they just said, we just optimized it.
This is our preferred version of the movie.
And then, it cut out like a couple of lines and people got hurt, and I said,
Does it make it shorter?
No.
No.
Well, fuck.
It's still too long.
It's a little long.
Yeah.
It's still great. I love
a good
it.
movie.
I love it. I love it.
Don't try me. Don't
God damn.
don't start out the
It's in
season
my
on the wrong
top 5 thus far.
foot. Hell yeah, I know.
They
Not
made
high
Oscar
enough,
season.
baby.
What'd you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Nah,
You give it a 9?
give it a 9.
Actually, I'm curious. Did you like this one better than the
Yeah.
first one?
I did like it more than the first
Really?
one. I did.
It's a lot of colors. You don't like colors.
A lot of red, though.
There's a lot of red.
I liked it more than the first one. I liked the animation more in this one. And I think it's because
You said the problem with the last one was the animation.
I did. And you know what it is specifically? It's that frame rate combined with that out of focus technique
It
that
took
they
a lot of work
use.
for them to do. Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's good.
Like Hobie, you like the way they did Hobie.
He was a little much. I like the
Of
character.
course, I was waiting on something.
Yeah, he was like
You
they're-
kept poking till
you
you
baited him.
I know. I did.
Yeah.
I really
But
did.
it opens up in Gwen's world, and I liked how that looked a lot.
It's
So
watercolor, though.
I know, I like it.
Really?
Yeah, my issue with the first movie is more it's the frame rate combined with that they try to simulate that
Comic look.
comic printed effect
Yeah,
to
I
it,
didn't like that.
and it just
I
looks.
agree.
I'm not a fan of that. And this one, because you're spending time in different universes, there's less of that.
Right.
So I dug the style of it. It is way too long. I like
A
it,
little long.
but it's like that movie didn't need to be 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Was it one of the longest animated movies?
I believe it's the longest.
That makes total sense.
I didn't feel like it was long enough.
Of course you didn't. Where's the director's cut? You
I know, baby.
Yeah, I know.
I was ready for 8 hours.
Animators are still being abused to make it.
What? Like,
You
okay.
need blood, sweat, and tears baked in, baby.
Can I say a controversial thing right now?
Go for
Okay, we're starting off strong.
A little bit.
Go for it. Oh,
So
Is
you know,
is it about babies?
no, no, it's not.
coward. But sorry, go on.
So, no, I mean, people are talking about AI and like taking jobs. I'd be okay if AI took all the animated jobs.
You would not be
would not.
okay with
I mean,
that.
if it was pristine,
It
like
would
if
look
was-
like shit, though.
I mean,
Man, don't make.
I want these
now
guys to get a
you
break.
got Sammy now you got Sammy
It's
having to
for their
chop
own
and screw
good,
this
like-
whole stream, man.
like Tua. It's like Tua situation.
You
It's
like
for their own.
So
good.
your answer to to workplace labor issues is instead of paying them and treating them like human beings, to say, fuck it, replace them.
I mean, give them nice severances and maybe like a trip. They deserve a trip. Let them be secure and have time to figure out what their next step is. They can do traditional art.
I forgot.
Let them make their own, animated movies.
TJ, there's no introduction page on the Discord.
I don't want them to
What's up?
You said to introduce themselves on the introduction page, and there's no introduction.
Oh, no, I didn't say introduce yourselves. I said start at the top and read the rules.
Yeah.
I didn't say introduce yourself.
We don't need an introduction.
Man, Keith, shut up. Fuck me about this damn Discord. It's been one of the works. There's a whole fucking system behind it.
Now you know how I feel.
I don't bug you.
It look like the Secret Invasion. Yeah, it would.
It would look
right
terrible.
now, yeah. I'm talking like 2036.
I don't think that you can train an AI to be as painstakingly as they were in
just do,
Spider-Verse.
like,
And that's from someone that
the
didn't even
tedious
love it as
things.
much as you did.
Yeah, you gave it like a 6.
No,
I wanted to give it like a 6 because I really hate the ending, but everyone's like, cliffhangers are okay. I'm like, that's worse than a cliffhanger.
I actually kind of agree with you about the ending.
Yeah.
You don't want to get on that boat.
What?
His boat with the end.
What do you
It's a
mean?
rough boat. People gave him shit for it.
Man, I got shit by proxy, and I gave this shit an 11. I don't know how.
By association.
Yeah, I was
Well,
like,
Sammy did-
I should talk on our own shit. I was like, I don't know who this nigga is. Take him off the
cut
show.
in our actual scores. But it just hurt it a lot. Every time I think about it, I'm like, it's the way a natural story goes. It's building towards the climax.
Yeah. It's
Black.
not a climax.
It's. I think the issue with it, it needed to end sooner after Gwen's story is resolved.
Yes.
Because Gwen's story was resolved, and it feels like that's some finality. It feels like the story has a conclusion. But then it goes on for about another 15 minutes.
I think a lot of people wouldn't have, my objective opinion would be like a lot of people would have been probably not pained about it if it had literally just been broken up and put at the end.
Yeah.
Like after the credits. Like, that's a stinger. Boom. 15
Yes,
minutes.
if it was treated like a stinger, like
And then people would have literally no issues with the ending because I'm like, it didn't bug me because I was like, I guess people weren't seeing like Gwen's conclusion was the conclusion.
Right.
And like, that's where you're like, cool, it's finality. And if you came out of this movie and didn't realize it was basically Gwen's movie, I don't know what the fuck you were watching. Cause you get to the end, you're like, cool, that's Gwen's part. Then I'm like, for me, I was like, this is basically just a tee up for the next movie. I'm not gonna, like, it doesn't bug me too much, but I totally get, like, if it had been at the end, I don't think anybody would have complained that much.
yeah, I think because it's trying to pull some Empire Strikes Back shit. And
It failed.
it like end with her hugging her dad and recruiting the spider dudes, other spider people.
But Empire Strikes Back is the end of that chapter. Like, it's a little bit more final. Where I
That's what
actually
I'm
agree with
saying.
you 100%.
Yeah, because they are going off to find Han, but it's not like we.
It's like the one thread that lingers on into, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
That's just-
So in this one, it's treated like that, where it's like, okay, we're getting together
but
to
your
save
main character is
Miles.
technically Han.
I guess I just,
so it's just like,
I'm so thrown off why it bugs that people to that
don't care.
core
It
because I'm like, because I was
didn't bug
literally,
me.
I left and I was
Oh.
like, that's cool. That gets
fine.
me
I've
hyped for the
seen
next
enough
movie and I'm fine.
Cool
And
shit to.
I got my finale. Like, I can tell the
Yeah.
difference. And
Yeah.
I don't think
It didn't like ruin it for me, but it definitely was like, this should have been wrapped up a little tighter.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it felt a little sloppy.
I called it. It's a flawed masterpiece to me. Like visually, I've never seen anything like it, which I love.
I still, yeah.
Story wise, it left a little to be desired, but I still was. I mean, it wasn't enough to really even nudge the needle.
What got me was people like I couldn't believe people didn't notice it in the first movie was the spider that bit Miles is warping in the first movie, and people were like, "Oh, it's not from his dimension." I was like, "Yeah, I thought they showed that in the first movie."
it was pretty clear.
Yeah,
Glitchy as hell.
yeah. So it's like, oh yeah, and like yeah, they have the collider throughohout the whole movie that's pulling stuff from other dimensions, i.e., other spider people. So it's like when they treated that like a twist, I was like, I knew that.
That's what I figured in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys didn't know that?
No,
Yeah.
people were having seizures in the first movie. They're too busy with the colors. Like,
It's up there with
foaming from the mouth. They didn't know what was happening.
It's up there with the Wolverine when they're like, "Oh, the twist is that the old man is the Silver Samurai." I'm like, "All right, that
yeah,
was."
we know.
Nah, I don't get my opinions on Spider-Verse unless you're ready for like gushing and
Ready to
jizzing.
catch
over
that
there.
heat.
Yeah, Man, I'm telling you, I watched our TikTok.
You gotta
and
be
I
real
said-
careful what they say.
Yeah, I watched my
around
TikTok.
you.
I watched our TikTok, and I was like, "Nuck if you buck, baby. Nuck if you buck,
He
Marcos."
came in here and just like threw everything on the ground and just.
I
just
somewhat
raging.
don't like the ending. Well, you're the worst person in the world. Cool. I'm just a full-on villain now. Like, fuck it. I'll just go into it.
Yeah, TJ came in this bitch like Bam Margera with his parents. In old Viva La Bam episodes. It just was, beating the fuck out of Sammy. Just in 12 o'clock at night in his bed. Kicked in the door.
Sam helped me out because I knew he knew that if I watched TikTok, I needed to be hot, right? So
Yeah.
he cut it. He was like, "Mark, it's like Marcos, it's a 6. That's how it starts." Yeah, I was like,
Aggressive
I
six.
didn't put those goddamn words in his mouth.
It was an
I
aggressive
said it
six.
felt almost like a 6. I didn't even give it a 6 at the
damn.
end of the rating.
Oh, yeah, so it was probably below a 6 at the time.
No, it was it was
gave
like
it
a
7?
7. It's still
okay.
a 7 to me. It's
Oh,
just
no, don't say it out loud.
"Yeah, stop saying it. You next to me."
I don't give anything a 10 unless it feels really new to me for a while.
That's true. You have to do something I've never seen before to get like a 10.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of any movies this year that I've seen that I like more than it. Even though I do.
Really?
Yeah.
I really
Barbie,
like
did you
Sisu
know
a
that
lot
before?
right now.
I
Sisu
still
is-
need to see that.
I bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. It's worth it.
Okay.
We can make it quick.
Tyrone's up there.
No, that's my
I've
number
not
one.
seen it yet.
God damn it. What is. That angers me. What are you doing?
Oh, how the
Give me your card. Give it.
I forgot what TikTok or what they. Oh, it was when I quoted "Don't go chasing waterfalls" and TJ didn't
Oh,
know
yeah,
it.
I remember that.
Yeah, and then somebody in the comments was like, "Has he seen Boys to the Hood? Like, is he on trial now?"
No.
Dog, it was bro. You get to the end of these shows on a work day sometimes, man.
Yeah, he's tired.
Yeah, they're all on a work
That's why
day.
you got to
by the
give
way.
him 4 Loko.
I've seen a lot of movies this year that I've liked.
Really?
But none that I've like loved, and not many that I've really disliked either. They've all been like either like.
I'm actually with you. There was
nothing.
nothing there haven't been. There's only been a handful that I've been like, eh.
Yeah.
And I think it was Cocaine Bear this year, right?
Cocaine
Bear.
Bear was in
Was that
February.
this year?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this year.
Shit,
Oh,
that's
shit.
long. Cocaine Bear was probably the lowest I've been, honestly, if I'm thinking of a movie, and it wasn't even
Not
that
seen
low.
a lot of movies then, huh?
No, I've seen a couple, but like I've tried to avoid the ones that are not. I didn't see Ant-Man, so I didn't have to go that low.
I did, unfortunately.
So I didn't need to.
Fuck.
I mean, like I thought Barbie was pretty good. I liked Barbie. I thought Talk to Me was pretty good. I liked Spider-Verse.
I need to see Talk to Me. I might see that this weekend, and most theaters across the country are doing $4 movies, guys. Just so you know.
Honestly, I think my favorite movie this year is probably Megan. Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with Megan. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I don't even like love it, but I liked it a lot. And I was like, this is a fun movie.
Megan was January.
January, beginning of the year.
Megan also had like I thought it was just kind of like a quirky horror movie, and then I got someone like water pressured to death, and I was like, oh shit, like,
Yeah.
there's good kills in this.
There's some good kills, and it's funny.
Yeah, it's the new age Child's Play.
Yeah.
Really, like it's perfect for that. Oppenheimer was like
I haven't seen it.
It's too long for me to watch.
It's a whole act that just doesn't need to be there. And like the longer I thought about it, Oppenheimer dropped. It dropped. I think I gave it an 8. And,
Is it just
or
cinematic?
8.5.
Is it like just?
He had it. It's like if he would have stopped at it, Christopher Nolan would have stopped at a certain point. You had it. This was your best movie ever, one of the best of the year. But he keeps fucking going for no reason, literally no fucking reason, and it just makes it not good.
I have seen the scene.
Quite literally, it just drops the longer it goes.
I have seen the scene where Truman calls him a bitch, and I love that.
I did.
It's almost spoofish when it shows up in the movie. Like we
I didn't give
really need that.
Team NT a 10, but I did give it a 9.
Oh, I need to see that one. I hear good things about that.
It's okay.
Really?
I think it's all right.
I thought that the I'll giving credence to what TJ cares about. The animation was really cool in that one because they're ugly. Like
Yeah.
they're closer to Rango than any other animation style that's ever existed.
It's a good point. Yeah, I love Rango.
Rango's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Rango is my favorite kids movie
Yeah.
of all time.
I can see that.
More than The Lion
Fantastic-
King?
More than The Lion King by a lot.
Fantastic Mr. Fox has been mine for a while.
And
don't really
but
put that as a
TNT
kids
was also like
is?
it's the movie that has
Stop
let
motion.
kids be
That's
kids
not what
the
makes a kid
most
movie.
since like Sandlot. I've not seen a more teenager-ish movie
Really?
since TMNT. Like in between TMNT and Sandlot, you got the Mighty Ducks, and that's about it.
That's a
Damn.
good point. It does the best. It's the best depiction of teenagers that I've seen in a long time. That's the first time the Ninja Turtles have felt like teenagers.
I mean, I'm glad that is. I haven't seen it yet, but even from the trailers, that was the one thing I was like,
Yeah.
for the first time, they sound and feel and are teenagers.
It is a little rough at the beginning because Seth Rogen can't help himself and not make it about his teenage years, because it starts off with the music being very 80s themed.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, I don't know if the kids were like, no, we're not listening to that. Like, they take it over and it's like, we're going to talk about K-pop and Drake and all this other stuff. And I'm like, this is more what teenagers would be like.
My issue with it from this early on with it, and it gets away from it. It's very exposition heavy. Like at the first 15, 20 minutes, where it's Baxter Stockman talking to his creatures that he's making about shit they already know.
The beginning is very rough.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
And same thing with Splinter talking to the turtles. They try to dress it up with the joke, like he's punishing them, but it's like you're just explaining shit they already know.
You're a turtle.
I was okay with
No
that.
one will like you.
I was okay with that because Jackie Chan's whimsy sells it.
He's funny in the movie. It might be Jackie Chan's like best performance.
It's his best.
wow.
It's his best since Rush Hour. 100%.
Yeah,
wow.
he's really good in it.
Well, this is what he really needs to be doing, right? Stop having this man jump off his shit.
I think he
like
hasn't.
70?
Well, actually, he did do that movie with John Cena. I don't know
Yeah.
what stunts he did, but
No, he did one before that too.
Sorry, I forgot it came out this year. I really like John Wick 4.
I haven't seen it.
It was.
that's
It
also
is
high
a
on a lot of
judge.
people.
I would actually say cinematography wise, that's my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, just John Wick wise, it's quality.
It's really, really good. Like
really
really,
good.
good.
This has been on my list to see. I'll probably watch it. If not this weekend, next weekend. Has anyone seen Beau's Afraid?
No, I heard
No,
it sucked though.
I hear some people
really?
love it,
Yeah.
and some people say it's the worst thing they've ever
So
seen.
it's one of that.
Polarizing.
It's one of those average movies.
by-
What up, Mary J. Brain? I like that name, Mary Jane Brain.
I like that.
Is it by the director who did Hereditary?
Yes.
Okay.
And
What? Oh no, I can't watch that.
I'm not a fan of his work.
what's not
Fuck
more though?
Hereditary.
It's,
I don't care.
It's elevated horror.
Hereditary.
oh come on,
Hereditary had me in there.
you laughed.
I laughed. That shit was hilarious.
Terrifying.
Hereditary?
Yeah, that shit was fun.
Oh,
know you
dude.
laughed.
Oh, yeah. When that girl's head popped off,
I was the only one in the theater.
I lost my shit.
That was so funny.
Yeah, it was funny as
Did
hell.
you laugh in the theater?
Hell yeah!
Oh,
I was
my
cracking.
gosh.
Everyone looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, dog, she went out to breathe. How the fuck did you predict that? Also, signs aren't that close.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Apocalypse. I like The Foreigner too. I just
Foreigner
forgot
was
about that
good.
one.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that movie. He was too old for that.
He was too old for that.
God damn, let the man live. Let him have voiceover work. He deserves it.
I will. I think if I take excluding my unhealthy obsession with Spider-Verse, there isn't any like movie that has like completely compelled me to attend, right? Like in terms of like being completely non-biased, like being just going like, hey, this is a cinematic experience.
Yeah.
I don't think that anything has pushed that, but I also think it's just unfair because a lot of the last
Do you?
10 I gave.
Did you like the first John Wick?
Yeah.
Sisu is a really fun in movie because it does, and it has great choreography on top of it. But
It
it
does.
takes all the John Wick stuff and then puts it in a World War II setting.
See, that's not
It
my
says
kink
fuck
though.
it. Huh?
It's not my kink though. Like,
What do you mean?
Good stunt choreography is good stunt choreography.
the
Like,
World War II stuff is
Did
done
you
a
like
lot.
that movie Overlord? Did
Was
you
it
ever
hype?
see that one?
Yeah.
It's along those lines.
Okay.
except action.
No, I'm not saying I
Yeah.
wouldn't like it. I'm not, and that's not what I'm trying to say.
oh, Air. That's another one that was really high for me.
Air was great, yeah.
I still need to see Air.
Air gave a
I
9.
think you'll like Air. That's right up your alley.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey guys,
Most-
ting ting ting, giving them too much movies.
Well, one more thing about just Air is
Oh
like,
yeah, they said in the movie show.
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah, go.
Sports. I was like,
people say the BlackBerry and the Tetris movie are up there
That
too.
shit I did see, and yes, it's up there for me too.
I've seen the memes of Glenn Howerton
was the
freaking
bald
out.
man.
Yeah.
It's great.
Where the vampires go? Turns into full-on Dennis.
I highly recommend that, like legitly.
Okay.
It's good. And
Which
Jay
one,
Baruchel-
BlackBerry or Tetris?
Actually, Tetris wasn't bad, but BlackBerry is like excellent.
Okay.
It's one of the best of the year, I think. Tetris is good, yeah. It's a good double feature. Just watch BlackBerry.
It's just
first.
at a certain point, what kind of turned me off at a certain point was just like, oh, these are just commercials. All of these things.
Well, they don't
just
make
really
BlackBerries anymore,
Yeah. It's like making a MySpace movie now.
which we need. We got a Facebook one.
All right, we'll be right back with the intro to the actual sports show. Hope you all had fun with us just talking about movies.
Gert said Elementals movie of the year.
I did not. I haven't seen it. You'll like it too.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Commitment to Mexcellence. My name is Marco. I will be your host here today, but I am not alone.
Football! Whoa! Season hasn't started yet. When this is preseason.
We're actually talking about week one. Our next show won't be until after the first week of football has already happened.
Oh shit!
Yes.
That's how it works. It's backwards.
So this is like officially like a preseason.
Yeah, so, so sir, back up.
You all right? Go nuts.
Football! All right, look, y'all know what time of year it is. It's that good, where my mood increases, my blood pressure goes down, and only up on Sundays when I'm drinking beer and eating wings. It's TJ. What's up, y'all?
Gertz's cheat day literally moves from Friday to Sunday.
Sometimes it does, yeah.
Speaking of Gertz, across from me.
Hello, everybody.
He's out of hibernation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like,
We got a duster.
we were like, is it that time? Press the button.
The vacuum seal uplifts.
Coming out looking like Nosferatu.
Give this man blood
We're like,
immediately.
Gertz, it's preseason. He was like, put me back in.
Yeah. Like, oh, what the fuck? This ain't real. The Ravens are undefeated. Not anymore.
We talk about preseason.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And then the most excited / angriest, he has it all the emotions together. We got Tom.
Oh, I'm not angry, Tommy. I'm
He's
chill.
energized.
No,
That's it.
he'll be angry once we talk about the Titans.
I don't know why we have to talk about them. Not even a real team. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, but before we talk about football, before we talk about the NFL, thought it'd be fun to talk about a little bit of college football. Just one quick topic, which is
You know me. I'm not against college football. Everyone else is.
because we're rivals now.
We are rivals.
Yes.
We're bitter rivals now. It's fun. It's all in good fun.
Me and on top of us being NFL rivals, we're also our college teams.
This season at least. I like where his head's at, man.
We're starting it early, huh?
Yeah. Jesus
I promised I wouldn't be as
Christ.
phased, but I thought I lied to myself.
I remember last season you gradually came over to my side of things.
It was like a slow corruption.
Yeah, man.
Cause I was like, man, that shit's starting to ping. Like, you know how like the iPhone alarm hits your ears different?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, anytime he said like my Vikings, I was just like,
We won't hear that this year. You'll hear my Colts.
oh, jeez.
Well, actually, you can have that, dog. You can have all the Colts you want.
I don't know if we will hear my Colts that often.
I don't think you will.
Jim Irsay really doesn't want you to say it too much.
He doesn't care if he's dead or alive, honestly.
He does it. He really.
Ooh, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But before that, we'll actually start the story with your college. Your college is going to be in the Big 12 for the last time this year.
Yeah.
And it just started this weird big domino effect where everybody was like, how the fuck do we survive? And out of all the things that ended up happening is the Pac-12 ended up being the one that passed away.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, no,
I don't know any teams in the Pac-12.
Yeah.
Really?
Used to be anyway.
USC is now in the Big 10, the Big 18 at this point.
Oh, that should go over great.
Which means USC will have to fly from California all the way to Pennsylvania.
It's like teams that fly to London. It's gonna fuck them up so much. I can't wait to see.
You say Texas
I hate
ruined college.
California teams. I hate California colleges. Fuck you! It's just shitty colleges on beaches and shit. It's not a real school. It's a CW show.
He's not angry, folks.
I'm not. I'm really not. Thank you, Gertz.
Go Gaucho.
See, I was just trying to say
They deserve nothing but failure.
I'm kind of with you. You're not a real football player if you're playing in perfect weather all the time.
No.
That's true.
You need that.
At 9 o'clock at night?
You need that slave heat.
Well, that,
right.
You need that regrettable.
at the end of the day,
No water break.
you need that shit will have a
Texas.
reflect on your actions.
Yeah, that's why the best players come from Texas. How many great players have come from California? Aaron Rodgers? Come on.
you know what's funny
bad,
is I know Sam will never say this, but he does have the solid ace in the hole, which is Tom Brady is from California.
That's true. That's true.
Not his fault. It's an anomaly. And it depends on what do you define as great.
Yeah. And Tom didn't get cool until Florida sucked the California out of him, all right?
But you can relish the fact that Sammy doesn't want Tom Brady in California.
That is very true. I forgot he's your state mate. You guys can talk about California.
Your national icon.
Yeah, he's one of the most popular people from your state.
At the end of the day, college football is a business, and that is what hurt it, is that people on most time zones didn't want to stay up till 11 or
That was
12.
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, eliminate that.
Well, they are.
Who the fuck's staying up to watch Washington State? I'm not. Fuck no.
Hey, now, timeout. University of Washington.
No, I know. I'm sorry. Fuck that. Fuck that school. Fuck that entire side of the country when it comes to sports. Life exists earlier than what your time zone is. I hate that shit. I hate it. God damn it. Oh, yeah, no, I agree with that one.
Now
He's from Virginia.
Now let's be real.
He has family in Pittsburgh.
Now let's be
right?
real here.
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
Yeah.
The best time zone is Central. Like it's most
It's the perfect time zone.
perfect time zone.
It
Your
really
time zone's
is.
weird, dude.
It is. It's freakish. And it's an inconvenience for the rest of a country. God damn.
Like
I'll start fucking early like a bunch of dickheads.
No, we start
be
like
like Mountain
responsible
Time
adults.
and shut the fuck up. all
You
right?
could have done Mountain Time.
Yeah,
You could have done Mountain Time and called it a day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't.
they
we don't
can
hear them
hang
like
that.
y'all do.
Hey, Mountain Time has Deion Sanders and Colorado, and they're in the Big 12 now, so
Thriving.
Thriving.
Probably. We'll see. He's a legend.
But no, I'm excited. Look, I know people are like, hey, Texas is really throwing off college football, but for the love of God, I'm happy it got mixed up. A lot of change is nice.
Yeah.
It makes you have to consider different teams. You build different rivalries.
I mean, fuck
you
it.
have different dynamics.
And I also love that, after next year, the SEC's mini NFL. Like, you really don't have to look at any other division but
well,
the SEC.
I mean, ACC is still alive. They have Florida State and Clemson who have
Come on.
Who beat Alabama? It was Clemson.
In what year?
2 out of the years in the last 5.
Was it last year?
No, not last year.
That's
no.
what they suck now, so you don't care.
But Alabama wasn't there last year. It was Georgia.
Georgia's fun in the SEC.
No, but I'm saying that we were talking about who beat Alabama.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter because they sucked last year because Bill O'Brien was the offensive coordinator. But no, like Alabama's a team you need. A&M, sort of. UT's now in there. That's going to be a fucking disaster.
They got Archie Manning, though.
Get the fuck out of here. He's going to be the worst Manning. I'm calling it right now.
Well, there's one that sells insurance already.
He's the best Manning. Cooper's the best Manning. I don't care what anybody says. You got Georgia. Like, all the teams you need to watch are in the SEC. So you don't need to. Who needs
you know
Clemson?
what? I'm actually agreeing with y'all. That's a good
And I'm
thing.
sorry.
Cooper is the best man.
He really is. I don't care about Ohio State. I don't care about the Ohio State because they're the only good team.
Your quarterback is from Ohio State.
And that's fine. It's not his fault.
Think he's gonna be good?
I do. He might have some. bumps. I
That's
think
a
he'll be
subject
all right.
later. We'll go.
Yeah, okay.
But no, I do think that at the end of this, we're going to end up with 3 or 4 power conferences, and
Can I say this? The alternate to the SEC, I think, will be the Big 12. It's gonna be fun as fuck.
Yeah.
You're bringing that American in there, and all we do is slinging around and just have fun. So, and that's very Texas Tech like.
Well, the issue is
Lot of air
now
raid.
with the teams that we got now, it is not just air raid offenses because Utah plays a lot of defense. Like, I know they're
But
boring.
they good defense. Big 12
Kansas
needs
plays a lot of defense.
Yeah.
Like we do have bombshell defenses now.
good. I mean, it made that entire conference better. I think. Like,
100%.
Absolutely. So, like, you're losing to Texas, but who the fuck cares? Sorry, but that's I know.
Money
You're
wise,
a
it
Cowboys fan,
does
too.
suck
It just
a
rolls
bit.
right off you. Money wise, yeah, that hurts them.
Yeah.
But it makes the SEC richer.
Can't be depressed when you're in a constant state of depression.
It's true. God,
Dude,
I don't know
remember how
you do
he turned off his phone and was really sad that they were playing Alabama,
We've seen
and then
him
after
broken.
after the first quarter, he was like, "We got a shot."
We had to. Didn't we have to tell him to watch? Yeah, I was like, "You're missing a really good game, TJ." He's like, "No, that's all right." And I think by second half, he finally tuned in and he was into it. A little
Dog,
bit.
I was doing taxes. I was like,
He got
numbers
time
make
for
more
that shit.
it's like I'm in debt. Seems more entertaining.
Either way, I'm being bled.
We had to talk about his Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
Actually, no. But go ahead.
No.
You have Mighty Max. Wasn't that the little miniature toy's name? Mighty
Oh, you're
Max?
talking about Deuce Vaughn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little
Dude,
guy.
Kyler Murray could step on him.
Yeah.
He's small.
But
He's Mario before the mushroom, bitch. Let him live.
Dude, he reminded me of that movie Tiptoes, where Gary Oldman plays a dwarf.
Mine was Little Man.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got some jets on him. He's showing you
good.
dreams come true.
No, he's not.
He's good until he gets hit.
Yeah, he's going like. Did you see him trying to
fly.
Did you see him trying to block?
That,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
He
whoa,
doesn't
whoa.
need to be doing all that.
Oh, no, you need to, like, everyone should know when he's there what's going to happen. All right? He's there for one
Little
reason.
running backs. Hey,
run.
Darren Sproles.
Look, he'll be.
You guys can use the Sproles.
Leave me alone until we talk to my
Pollard
team.
and a Sproles.
We'll talk to my team. All right?
It's 5'5", Tom.
I know. It's gonna be bad.
If he was like if he was like 5'8", I'd be like, oh yeah.
So-
like,
So this is what I'm interested in seeing this year, because this isn't a subject. I'm just riffing. I really need to see Deuce Vaughn get lit up, and I need to see Bryce Young get lit the fuck up, which, if you've been watching preseason, will happen a lot. I can't wait.
yeah, how Bryce Young's tiny too.
He is little as fuck, and his voice hasn't dropped yet. It really hasn't.
A couple more hits will do it.
Oh man, yo, well, I don't think that's what it'll do. It's not going to be good for that kid. They got to protect
I'll
him.
be honest, this is a real question. I have not kept up with the preseason.
You goddamn right, Ramen. He ain't my quarterback.
Is Tua playing? Is Tua playing?
Is Tua playing?
Yeah.
He played the preseason.
That's why I said I'm
And
not
threw a
kept up
pick.
with
The first
Is he okay?
first play was a pick. No! I don't know how many times, and they let the motherfucker play preseason? Are you kidding me?
Actually, that's so right. You have a broken man. You cannot, why are you putting him in
To
preseason?
throw a pick the first play.
Well, because he needs practice against playing against two defenses at once.
There's a lot of players out there Guarantee has to worry
oh
about.
shit!
He's like when you're playing with 33 men on the field.
Yeah.
It's like that dog from Meet the Mitchells that his eyes just can't.
Oh man.
Damn, this defense is good. The synchronicity.
Oh man.
Oh, the poor guy just needs to be in like the booth. Just let him be in the booth. Let him pretend he's an announcer. He'll believe
Well, I
it.
mean, being a good
Just get him away from the field.
I'm pretty sure. Can they lift the PED rule for him? Just for him. Let him shoot up a little bit.
Yeah,
Shoot up a little bit.
whatever they put in people's knees, put in his
I
head.
was gonna say, do they make brain steroids? Like,
He
It's
could
called ayahuasca. It's whatever.
He's the perfect test subject, if so. Yeah, let those two hang out.
Ayahuasca made Aaron evil.
They are hanging
Ayahuasca
out. They're
can
in the
heal
same-
Tua.
they're in the same division now.
Oh, no,
true,
they
they
need to
are.
be friends. He needs some of that ayahuasca. What was the thing when he went into complete darkness for like 2 days?
the darkness
the darkness
retreat.
retreat.
Do that with Tua and see.
I'm
That should
telling
heal
you,
the brain.
Tua's gonna catch those whiffs. Once he plays them, you'll be like, why is Tua playing so good?
Tua had involuntary darkness retreat last season. He doesn't need more of that.
Oh, man. Who signed up for it? God damn, man. That's why he needs to retire, good. You on my
I
side
miss
now?
the sports show so much.
Jesus.
Damn, Tua, how is that good shit?
So you're on my side.
What? He shouldn't be playing in the preseason.
He should be playing, period.
I mean, I am concerned. He got concussed a lot.
He can one more. All honesty, he can afford like one more.
How many concussions did he have last season? Was it like 4?
1, 2.
Yeah. Oh my god, man.
Oh, look, hey.
How many licks does it take to knock Tua out?
We'll find out this season.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Christ.
He needs to not be there.
Yeah, no tootsie. He's just getting rolled.
I'm concerned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think you were still premature with the retirement talk.
Clearly not. He did not look good. He settled in eventually, but it's like, dude, one more.
Yeah, I'm concerned, and
I don't want to see it.
Dog, if there's retirement talks based off your injuries,
You need
that's
to
a lot.
retire.
That's,
Yeah.
that's a conversation you should maybe
I
consider
hope you
very
make some
heavily.
good investments.
Remember when Andrew Luck retired and everyone was like, "That's too early," and he didn't have
Did
half.
you watch any of those games?
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm
Yeah.
saying he didn't have the season 2 I did at least.
No,
That,
no.
Like,
No, he was good.
No,
Yeah.
Tua was
Tua's not good enough to stay in the game. No. And the fucking the NFL clock will continue
Tua was
to
on
tick.
fire, and then the incident happened.
Yeah, Tua was playing well.
He was playing well.
It's that Andrew Luck is like a huge man.
Yeah.
Tua is not.
No.
Tua
he
is
can't
pretty
take
small.
Andrew Luck hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's taking lots of them.
Yeah, like Andrew Luck was like shrugging people off and stuff, and he was going into contact because he
Yeah.
was big enough to do that, but Tua can't do that.
Genuinely,
can't do that at
I
all.
hope. What I don't know if this would be the the goal, but hopefully he put on a little muscle, something to protect something in his system a little bit.
I don't think
make
he did.
Make that shock to his
I
system
think Tua's
stronger.
as big as he's going to get.
He could get more muscular, but that's not going to do much to help his brain. I mean, he's getting
How big?
ragdolled.
Tua's not that big.
No.
He'll keep his back straighter.
Yeah.
Okay, can we just say this?
No,
Say it. Say it.
No, this is a question. This is a legit question.
Okay.
Everyone here has football knowledge. How many good short players have there been besides Drew Brees?
Russell Wilson. He had a bad season last season,
He's going to have
but
a bad season this season.
I don't think so.
we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
We'll talk
but
about
Russell Wilson, until last season, was good. He was a good quarterback.
Darren Sproles, we talked about. That's 3. Frank Gore was good.
Yeah.
Not running backs don't count because they can be.
I was about to say
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
probably
Yeah.
named.
I'm
four or
just
five.
trying.
quarterbacks,
I'm just
yeah.
trying to think quarterbacks like
Yeah,
Drew
strictly
Brees,
quarterbacks.
Russell Wilson.
Deuce Funk.
Doug, are we doing Doug Flutie?
He has a video game, right?
It's like one of the best.
Are you
I've
going?
ever played.
Are you going back in time to when football players didn't really wear pads and were
Johnny
smoking
Unitas.
cigarettes?
Yeah. Okay, so we can only go so far.
so
back.
what-
Okay, modern era 2.
What,
Yeah.
It's only
what,
2.
What position do short players thrive in? I think it's
Running back.
Running
Only
back.
running, maybe wide receiver.
And like you have to
Like,
short
you have to be like a slot receiver.
I mean, wow, Antonio Brown wasn't huge.
Yeah, and Julian Edelman was
Julian
small.
Edelman, old boy Devontae Smith.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Tank Dell.
say small white receivers, so like Danny
Oh,
Amendola.
yeah. Wes Welker. They were
Wes
small.
Welker.
They thrived, yeah. So, no, like wide receiver and running back, I think it's fine. You could be a little small. Quarterback, 2. We named 2.
Yeah.
You can't be quarterback. You have to look
You
over
have to
linemen because
really
linemen are
good.
supposed to be big.
Yeah. If you can't look over them, you're fucked.
That's really
Bryce
tough.
can't. So
And
he
then
will fail.
defense.
You wanted
I feel like
Bryce
defense-
so
I feel
bad.
like defense is a grab bag.
Before I didn't have him, and so I want him to fail now. But no, we'll talk about it.
Do you want
I was-
another number 1 draft pick?
No, we're done with that, Gertz. I'll declare my whole.
Didn't we find out last season
the whole
that
thing, yeah.
that if the coach thinks he's done, but the owner says you're not, you just get fired?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, on to our next subject.
That was the end. Just yeah.
No further.
They're elaborate on.
I know Sam is a big Madden gamer. Is anybody else here?
Stop. Fuck that place.
I still do it.
I do not play
I don't
that.
buy anymore. I'm still on 22. Yeah, I'm not.
Wait, that's just last year's, isn't it?
No, 23 was last year's.
Oh,
And
okay.
It's on 24 right
comes
now.
out, Yeah.
Oh. Well, I just thought this was a fun subject. How do you feel about Madden ratings and how over the place they are?
That's stupid now. When Madden was a good game and people cared,
Yeah.
it kind of meant something. Now, I mean, it's like the players care, which is fun to see their reaction.
Yeah, that's the best part about it when
Yeah,
players
they don't
get
want
mad.
to be disrespected.
Well, I have a couple of funny ratings here, just to see what y'all would think. So, like, 99 is the best that you can get.
Right.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes is a 99.
Yeah,
As you should be.
yeah that's fair.
And then, like, as in 87, they have Herbert and Dak.
At 99?
No, as in 87. They're
Oh.
both tied at 87.
No, Herbert's way better than Dak.
Well, no, if they base it, because that's the problem with Madden. Madden takes stats
Yeah.
and conjoins it with like athleticism.
Right.
I would think that coming off of last season, Dak would have got shafted on the ratings, but
Yeah,
I
he's
don't know
like
where he
80
was before.
It's like an 84.
I would want to know. Yeah, to your point, I want to know how they calculate that.
Yeah, me too.
There's a lot of mysterious.
Because on paper, to be fair, like on paper, say what you will, like that's not the Cowboys thing. Is just they look good on paper.
Yeah.
So I can understand why they'd want to put him high, but I would think that he would have got dinked pretty heavy for last season. But maybe that's what they're taking into account. Not putting him at 87, but he wouldn't be at 90 normally either.
Did he lead the league in interceptions last year? I thought he did. Dak.
He was close.
He was up there.
He was really up there.
Yeah.
I think Baker led the season in interception.
He didn't play as much. So I don't know.
I can see. Yeah, Dak, that was a bad season.
Yeah,
But I don't
it was
know.
rough.
I don't know how much your other seasons attribute to.
Right.
Because then, overall, he's still one of the lowest.
Yeah,
So.
I think they just go by previous season.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
They probably said, that's a wash. Everyone gets one.
Yeah.
They have quarterbacks that are 70s.
I mean,
I don't think he's a 70.
No, I'm just saying that when you're saying he's one of the worst, or on the other scale, it's like, no, he's one of the top quarterbacks.
No, I meant he's one of the. No, I meant he's one of the. I said he was one of the best. One of the lowest in terms of his overall interception. If you included the rest of his seasons.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long they did that back for. I think 87's. I think 80s is fine. Upper 80s, I can be convinced. I bet they're probably taking into. I would assume they're hopefully boosting him a bit because of postseason.
Kid Connor has corrected me. Dak had 15 last year and led the league.
okay, I thought 15 was right. I didn't know if
Jesus.
it led the
Yep,
league.
That's about right.
What?
At least it wasn't 30 for 30. That was legendary. Is he still playing football?
Jameis?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
He's a backup in
He's a backup. I think he's still. I think
He's at the Saints.
Yeah, he's still in New Orleans.
Good for him.
He got fucked over. It's still safe.
What are you talking about?
He was
you
doing-
throw 30 for 30? No. You
No,
should
he
be
was
a
doing
backup.
fine at the Saints, and then he got hurt.
Yeah.
Like he got hurt
Well,
on
that's
some
your fault,
bullshit.
too.
Yeah,
No,
the
it was a
Bucks-
collarbone.
Yeah, the Bucks horse collared
Not collar.
him.
Yeah, horse collar. Thank you.
Yeah, the Bucks.
Tampa?
Yeah, they horse collared him.
Yeah,
and he
they
was
s-
having a good season.
Like he was actually looking real good.
yeah, it bummed me out because I was like, oh man, like this is a cool story.
He'll have a Gino. He deserves it more than Gino, right? Gino's going to turn back into Gino.
No,
this
he's
year.
not.
Yeah.
No.
Gino's elevated. Is he an 87?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I want to know what Gino's rating is.
We'll debate that a little bit later.
Yeah.
But onto a little bit more of a fun subject. Somebody's getting a fun throwback uniform this
That
year.
shit ain't fun.
What are you talking about?
Trash.
I'll get you one.
They're going to lose in them, and it's going to be glorious.
They have a legacy to live up to.
No, they don't.
They lost to City. Might as well lose a game.
Those colors feel like they're like
Rob.
baby blue and red. Is there another thing or brand that
Fucking
goes with baby
Rob.
blue and red?
As far as I know, I can't. I mean, who
know
else
what
wears
that's
baby
like?
blue besides the Dodgers?
That's
Because-
like, I wish this would happen. If I was the
Royals.
richest man in the world, you know what I'd do?
What?
If I had Bezos money, the first thing I would do is I would buy the Pittsburgh Steelers and move them. What city do you hate the most, Gert? He has to think about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somewhere in West Virginia. Do they have cities in West Virginia?
Morgantown is about it.
Sure.
That's a town.
We'll move it to West Virginia because I know you're from Virginia, so I know you love West
North
Virginia.
Dakota Steelers. There you go. Pick a random
I can't
terrible
even.
state.
I can't even.
What's in North Dakota?
I don't know. They don't have cities.
They don't have
That's the question.
Dakota Falls.
It's blackness.
Yeah. It's the part in the story where the map stops.
Yeah.
It's like we don't go beyond there.
Yeah.
Texas Rangers, yeah, they have that color combination.
I forgot about that. Well,
shit is
baseball
terrible.
has so many uniforms that they just put on for a one-time.
Well, no one
thing.
likes baseball, so except me. Only when my team wins.
Actually, in the sports, in the sports,
It's only because that's the only thing Houston wins at.
Yeah, at least it's something. Fuck. Dodge City will take anything at this point. Mm-hmm. We have Clutch City Rockets before that. Come on, that was 93 and 94. Yeah, or 94.
You've
95.
had
I was
like
a child.
football teams this close to
The
being
Love
there.
Me Blue, which they fucking stole. Yeah, no, like we had that shit, Earl Campbell, all that. But no, like
it's
yeah,
not
they
stealing
always
if you
lost.
originally owned it.
Okay.
I don't
No,
usually
they pissed
poke at
you don't know the history. You don't know the history,
I
okay?
don't usually poke at you on this one. I throw in a
You
jab.
don't know where you're drifting into territory. You don't know where you're drifting
I'm
into.
losing control. Get onto the wrong side.
No, man, this is a fucking slap in the face to every Houston football fan. Anyone who converted from the Oilers to the Texans, because we rep the city, not that punk ass, whatever the fuck. Like, it angers us. Because we do not like the owner. Bud Adams is a piece of shit. He's been dead for years, and he should be dead for years. So fuck him.
Relax.
And fuck his daughter, who owns the team now. No, fuck them, Sammy. Fuck them. We hate that fucking family.
Remember when
The
he said he
pieces
wasn't going
of
to get
shit.
angry?
I'm not. I'm calm.
What's the next subject?
No, it's pure disrespect.
scared.
The reason they're doing this, and this is the rumor, but I believe it, is because Houston's changing their uniforms next year.
Oh, really?
And they've been floating around
Are they
like,
changing their mascot?
no, leave fucking Toro out of this. Toro's great.
Damn.
I just mean like
He
even
won
as a
mascot of the year like 5 years in a row. The only thing the Texans won in the past 5 years was
I'm just saying,
mascot
like,
of the year.
even as a Texan, having a football team named the Texans is a
Oh,
terrible
it's a
mascot.
terrible name.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should definitely
Yeah.
change the name.
Yeah.
But we're stuck with it. So, yeah, it's terrible. It's very, very vain.
If the Commanders can change their name, so can you.
If no one would care. We would not care. We
You
would
could have
love
picked a
it.
lot of other like.
Roughnecks was so great.
Yeah.
God
Roughnecks.
damn.
You could have picked something else that's not like because I don't even think
It's the most obvious
like
thing
who calls
in the world.
themselves their state
Yeah, you don't
Ian's
see any
thing.
Californians or
They're vain enough to do that.
Californians are. Yeah, 49ers kind of, but that's creative.
Well, that's a minor, isn't it? Well, yeah, I
And
guess.
specifically,
Yeah.
and there, but like, no, it's a fucking terrible name. But they were changing it, like they had the colors basically. They were going to adopt the colors because the colors were kind of up for grabs, and they found out about it, and so she did this shit specifically on the game where we play them.
Protecting your legacy.
As a fuck them, fuck that legacy, because it's ours. It was stolen, Gertz.
Yeah, it's theirs and yours. It's
No,
a
it was the city.
This land is our
God
land.
damn, everybody. in
And
this
is
room.
your land.
They will lose, and they deserve to lose. And I hope it's a violent game.
Did
I
you-
hope it's a Bengals Steelers game. Circa Vontae Burfict knocking the fuck.
Do we know
Yeah, I
when
want
they
that.
are going to wear their throwback jersey this year?
It's for our game.
Every
Oh, there's
game.
for the Texans game?
Specifically for the Texans.
Oh, so the game that I'm talking about, we should all get tickets for in December.
Probably.
Week 17 game?
Yeah.
Oh, we're definitely going. I'll wear my baby blue.
Oh, you're not allowed. No, because you have no dog in this fight. You stay out of this shit.
Mike Vrabel's a Pittsburgh
Oh
Steeler.
my God. Then wear a Vrabel jersey from Pittsburgh. That's appropriate.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But it doesn't piss you off.
He's
so
a
I don't want to
patriot.
do
He's
it.
They're only $99, so I mean,
I hope Derrick Henry breaks his leg.
he already did once, didn't he?
I need one more. I need one more so he's gone.
Were those the
No, I don't wish it. I like Derrick Henry. No. I'm
those
not
were
doing
Titans
that.
jerseys in the
Yeah, Derrick
Oilers?
Henry.
I'm saying yes, Titans jerseys, not Oiler
Well,
jerseys.
Well,
Yeah,
I was gonna say. I mean,
Blue
DeAndre
Titans,
DeAndre Hopkins right here.
I forgot he was
would-
on the team. God damn.
I think he forgot he's on the
I
team.
think he did too.
Like, oh shit.
that would probably get you jumped in Houston to show up with an Oilers
It would.
DeAndre Hopkins shirt.
Oh
too.
yeah, it's not a wise thing.
I bet.
Well,
these-
we don't really take them seriously anymore. So, like, we probably wouldn't care. Just the Oiler aspect would be the most egregious part. Warren Moon was a Houston Oiler, not a Tennessee Oiler. Just saying. Go ahead.
I bet those jerseys cost more than Texans jerseys. We check.
Well, whose Texans jersey are you buying?
Exactly.
They come from the same place, NFL Pro Shop.
I can't wait for them to change those fucking jerseys. They're hideous. They really are.
You hate
bad.
that dark blue?
It's terrible. The red ones ain't bad, but like, if you're not gonna do
Yeah, that's
that-
what the Watson jerseys were. They were red.
Oh wow, they had the battle reds. Oh
Yeah.
no, the red jerseys are okay, but like, I need
Talk
to see
about a
people play
walking red
first.
flag.
Yeah.
Oh no shit, no shit.
So the red Watson jersey's okay.
It's not. It's not okay for anyone.
Hey, so simply too deep. Haven't programmed it into Twitch yet, but Sam, can you drop the link to the Discord one more time? Yeah. It's ready.
And then on the note to our next topic, this is the one that Tommy wanted to add rookie expectations and busts.
It was just
you
the
can
quarterbacks, the 4 main quarterbacks. We'll keep it simple. You know?
Okay.
I thought I want to talk about the Falcons. Where's he at?
Oh, Bijan? We can talk about Bijan.
Well, where is he?
In Atlanta.
Yeah, no, I meant like, what is he doing? How's he doing?
It's preseason.
I mean, yeah, but
He looks good.
He looks good.
He's
right?
pro ready.
Right.
Yeah, he's good. Are you going to be keeping up with him?
That's his
No.
boy. That's why.
No.
Y'all
Whoa,
went to the
time
same
out.
school.
Whoa, time out.
Do you hate him?
No, I don't hate Bijan.
What's the beef?
It's more so I want to see the because Matt Ryan has been on the sidelines of the Falcons.
Oh,
helping
really?
him out, and that
no.
immediately made me want them to not succeed. So
Why do you hate Matt Ryan so much?
I called that nigga out.
The
one
first
listened.
thing you did last year.
Yeah.
No one listened.
No, you're like, he's going to be trash. And we're like,
And
no.
I know what he's bringing to the table everywhere else.
Scraps.
That dude's out of a job, man. So you don't.
Yeah, he's
really-
not even. He's with Carson Wentz. They're both just.
No, stop that. I didn't disrespect him like that. Tom.
Yeah, one of those guys actually won an MVP.
You know how many like YouTube documentaries and video essays I've seen of the
Carson
curse
Wentz.
of Carson Wentz,
Yeah.
the failure of Carson Wentz.
I'm telling you, someone's gonna get desperate enough in the middle of the season. They're gonna fall for it.
Jesus.
There's still other quarterbacks that are a little bit better than him in signs.
Who's dumb enough? It's someone who's going to want to tank. I see Tennessee doing some shit like that. Because I mean, when your options are fucking Malik Willis and Will Levis,
You were Team Malik.
I was fooled.
Yeah.
I would take that L. Because he did something that I love from that quarterbacks do, which I've discovered my quarterback's getting kind of good at, which is throwing on the run. It's a
yeah.
very useful skill.
Yeah.
But I don't know who the fuck Liberty even plays, but they suck.
And that's what I told you.
That's exactly what he
Called
told.
that shit. And I've never made that mistake again. Any quarterback that comes from a small school now, I'm like, you're going to fail. Trey Lance, what happened? They don't even want him anymore.
Yeah, that's a big story.
Trey Lance is
Trey
horrendous.
Like, oof.
He's bad. And then
Brocky boys there, baby.
Yeah.
From Iowa
was it Shady
State.
McCoy that was like, I don't even want to talk about him anymore.
Trey Lance or
Yeah. He's like, he should not be in pro football. Like, I was like,
Isn't he
damn.
losing to
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
He is.
Yeah. Sam Darnold's going to be the backup.
And he's been there for 3 years.
I mean, they should keep Trey Lance because
Why?
Because they're going to go through quarterbacks like crazy.
That's the system.
Yeah,
Well,
that's-
let him go first. Fuck. Front lines, Trey Lance.
Sorry,
you take all them hits.
Kyle
just like
Shanahan.
how
Run Trey Lance into the fucking
I
ground.
like how easily that rolled off the tongue. You literally, it was just like, yeah, that comes with the system.
Yeah,
It
I was
does.
like,
Kyle Shanahan
It just
leads
does.
quarterbacks like lambs to the slaughter.
And I love it.
I do not.
No, you don't.
And I
love
hate it. God, the
'Cause
man
he
ruined.
wins.
He ruined RG3. Like,
His dad ruined RG.
and by extension, he did too.
hey, look.
They have the
yeah,
same
they,
genes.
they had to
It's the
start
same system.
McCaffrey.
Yeah.
McCaffrey
starting-
was a QB.
Starting QB, McCaffrey.
I hope McCaffrey makes it through the season.
He won't.
I actually don't think he will.
They fucking run their players into the ground.
Yeah.
man.
Ooh, I kind of like
effective.
0-0. First comment ever.
Yeah, I
Trey
love
Lance got cooked. He got sat his first year, then got hurt.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I kind of like, thank you for making a comment. Comment more. We're here. We want to hear your opinions.
Can't talk
then
about
also
Trey
you're
Lance
right.
without thinking of a sucker that fell on the floor. I can't get it out of my head. He just should not be in the league. He's an embarrassment to himself
Well-
and you know, at his school.
We're not here to talk about Trey Lance.
so
That's
that's two
last year.
embarrassments from South Dakota State.
Hey, we're here
Do
to
not
talk.
draft from
We're here
that
to talk
school.
about potential.
Oh, the opposite of Trey
That wasn't
Lance.
squatter.
Let's do that. Yeah.
So
not
we,
like
we,
that
we
kid.
can start with your favorite, Bryce Young.
Oh, I would love to love Bryce. He seems like a nice enough little man. You know, it's a little. You know, his mom calls him little man like a motherfucker. Because goddamn, have you heard him speak, Sammy? It's like 4 octaves too low.
Jesus, y'all are heightest.
Well, he is a teeny tiny man, but he's not a man. He's a teeny tiny boy, but you know he's getting there. He can throw. Look, the skill's there. He just ain't. I mean, he just ain't got all the ingredients. He has the seasoning. He has the seasonings, Gertz.
An hour and 21 into the show, we got our first
He ain't got the
ingredients.
But he ain't got the proper cut of meat. You
Yeah.
know, he's a little guy.
I do find very small football players highly entertaining to watch.
Oh, they're fun to watch.
But
Their legs move so quick.
yeah,
no, that's just Kyler.
they just have a short shelf life. You got to
Somebody replaced Kyler Murray's legs with fingers. This is this.
you got to cherish them while you can because they're not
Yeah,
sticking around
they ain't long for the league at all. You're right.
Unless they're Drew Brees or Russell Wilson.
That's it.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of quarterbacks taken, 14 this year in the draft. We aren't going to talk about all of them. We're just going to talk about the ones that are fun to talk about.
Yeah.
It's one that I called that was like a 3rd round pick, and people want him more than they want the starting quarterback who sucks and is probably a predator.
Well, a little bit more than that. The next one you can talk about, it's your guy from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
Hey, Ohio State.
I also think Bryce Young is going to be a little bit of a bust, just because he is kind of small. Bryce Young is going to be a bust. I would put that in.
I'm thinking he is.
I don't want
I don't want to put it on.
Panthers also had a bit of a fire sale last year where I don't even know who can throw through.
Wait.
I've been watching those preseason games. They are missing lots of pieces.
You know what? You know what? You're right. At first, I would have wanted the Carolina Panthers to succeed, but they fired their coach last year, right?
That deserved the job.
Matt Rule.
Yeah, man, fuck y'all. Not Matt.
No, the interim coach.
the black one.
Oh, that's right. They
That
fired
dude
him?
brought them back to life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
they
no, he's
fired
not the
him.
head coach.
No, he moved on.
Where is he?
In the shadow realm with the other black coach.
Well, the problem is,
He's somewhere. I'm
He's
sure.
on the Commanders with Eric Bieniemy?
Oh, no.
I was about to say, the problem is,
Where coordinators go to die.
Yeah.
he's a
No, don't send me to DC.
Take him to DC. No, not just it.
Why is he wearing a hood?
problem is he is a Carolina Panthers coach. I need to find a Carolina Panthers fan to ask them
I
about.
don't know one.
I know one.
I know
Okay.
one. Yeah, I know one who lives here in town.
Really?
Yeah, I went to
Shit.
grad school with him.
They do have a cool mascot. at
Oh,
least.
yeah. No, I like the color scheme, the whole 9. But, no, they had juice with that coach. And I think
Yeah,
that
they
coach
did.
would have only gone up. But they wanted some Frank Reich. They wanted the guy who brought fucking Carson Wentz in.
It's
I don't get it.
Trust that guy.
I don't get it.
because people think that based on their potential they can only go so far, but they keep passing on the dirt. Like even
Hey,
Sammy,
Ramen Hibachi, stop lying. It's okay. You ain't gotta be special.
Sammy,
be another fan.
they had that coach that led the Raiders to the almost beat the
Bisaccia.
Bengals.
Yeah.
With all the shit that was going against them that season, he made Derek Carr
Yeah.
work.
Versace, yeah.
With them losing their star receiver, 2 of their star wide receivers, wasn't it?
Play for that dude, yeah.
Yeah.
And when they got rid of him, I mean, they kind of lost something. They lost a step or two the next
did.
year.
You see, they gave Derek Carr's number to their backup
He
quarterback.
did. That backup's good as fuck, though.
Aiden O'Connell?
That motherfucker's good.
George Favre
We will
Yeah.
be talking about him in a little bit.
Okay.
But
was fucking great.
I like that dude.
but before that, we got to talk about your guy, C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, the Ohio State. No, so with Bryce, it was just the obvious choice early on. It was hopefully when I thought we were getting the number 1 pick. Thanks, Lovey. I was like, we got Bryce, lock it up. I'm
Yeah.
good with that.
Yeah.
And then that shit, that happened, and then it was just okay. But then Carolina was Carolina's a lock to get C.J. Stroud. I'm like, okay. I mean, I hear good things about C.J. I've seen him play. I was like, all right, but he's from Ohio State, and that doesn't go too well usually.
The Ohio State.
The Ohio State, thank you. And so, so I'm like, all right, well, let me watch I watched film on both of them. They're both good, but it was something about CJ started to pull me in more. Just the just the quarterbackness of him. He's accurate as shit. Kid could throw a hell of a ball. And I'm like, okay, if he can have protection and can do that, all right. And then as it went on, he's big. He's normal football size, which started to look better and better, especially when I saw a picture of Bryce Young in a huddle. He looked like a child, it was a Make-A-Wish type deal. And I'm like,
I did see that picture.
yeah, man.
I think I did. It was on camp, right?
Yeah, and then it was a one part where it was
I know you don't choose this
Yeah.
as someone that works out. He has no calves.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So when he stands in that huddle and it's just kind of like
He looks like just a little fella, he just does. And I'm just
It looks like his teammates are asking him, "Do you know where your mother is?"
yeah. I'm kid, you can put a helmet on.
Yeah.
Here you
We'll walk
go.
you around the store.
Yeah.
Well, let's go find your mom.
Yeah, give me
Here's
your
the
hand.
juice
Let's
box.
go.
Yeah. You like the fruit punch Capri Sun?
His voice, he was doing a quarterback camp for high school kids, and you couldn't tell. that he wasn't a high school kid. And I was like there was something bigger than him.
Oh, I'm not going to hold his voice against him. Patrick Mahomes sounds like a Muppet.
That's very true.
Yeah, and Kirk Cousins' voice cracks regularly.
Yeah, good call. Good call. But the height is an issue.
Yeah.
That's why they keep him
calves
quiet
is
and
an
pro
issue.
chains on him. It's like, Kirk Cousins, be quiet. Look cool.
No calves
issues.
is not an issue. I don't think Durant has calves either.
No, he doesn't
No.
know the word. No,
I didn't know Durant had an Achilles until he tore it.
shit. Oh, God. You don't know where his knees end? But look, even still, I was like, I hope the kid succeeds. Not as much as I hope CJ succeeds, obviously, but I hope he succeeds. And then I saw the first preseason game, and I'm like, all right, they got him in shotgun a lot.
Yeah.
Because you got to.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's not
Yeah,
going to
no
work
O-line.
a lot. No O-line at all. And those were the starters. And I'm like, oh, shit. And they were going up against, like, the second defense of the Jets. And, like, he was getting fucking annihilated.
Well, the Jets do have a really good
The Jets'
defense.
defense is good.
It's still second team, though. It's
Yeah.
not even the starters. Can you imagine what the starters would have done to that poor little guy?
Well, the Texans, I saw they do have the lowest Super Bowl odds this year.
Oh, of course. They're not going to win a Super Bowl.
But they have
But they're figuring it out.
but they have a lower chance than every other team. Is the point?
Well, they should. Look. I
So
will defend my team
we
here.
do need to make a tier maker at some point
We
today.
do. Don't
but-
put them dead last because they're not going to be dead last. Obviously,
Well,
it's a way
that's an
better
argument
team.
that we will have.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Fuck everybody in this room.
I'm not-
they will not be.
I'm
last.
not even.
I never said
No, look at his face. Look at his face. Come on,
I'm about to
man.
be like, who's going to be worse?
What are we doing here?
I don't know who's going to be worse.
Oh, come on.
I'm actually with them.
Tampa.
No, what's Arizona going to do?
Arizona's going to suck.
Yeah.
They look,
Yeah,
you got
what does Arizona have?
It's Caleb Williams hanging out there, a generational quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Those come around once every 5, 6, 10 years.
Well, supposedly
It's
we
gonna
have
be
3 or
people
4
tanking.
generational quarterbacks in this
Trevor
draft.
Lawrence was supposedly one. We'll see.
I think Trevor's going to be good.
Trevor's
Good
better.
is fair. Herbert's better. He's no Justin Herbert, but that's a whole different thing. My thing is, it's a quarterback float. It's going to be motherfuckers tanking just to get
Yeah, the Cardinals
a
are going
lot.
to tank.
It's going to be people in my division, I think, that tank.
Like who?
This is one of the funniest things.
Tennessee's not tanking.
Tennessee's
The
tanking like
Pats
son of
saying
a bitch.
Colt McCoy is going to start week 1. I don't even know where he is. That dude just
He's in
keeps
Arizona
finding.
still, right?
Is he?
I think. Where is he? You know, he's your
Stop doing that to me. You know I
Texas
don't.
Exes.
How do you know that?
Because I can read bumper stickers, motherfucker. They're everywhere.
Oh, he doesn't have a team right
Eat a
now.
Snickers, Tommy. You're all snippy and mean.
Well, today.
Well, we go from Tommy's team to my team, the Anthony
I
Richardson.
need you to stop that.
That's my bust prediction. He cannot throw.
It's all right.
Tebow can throw better than fucking coincidentally than Anthony Richardson.
This is probably one of the few times you're gonna hear me say.
Dude.
You're gonna hear me say it later. You're gonna hear me say it when we get to the ranking. I'm going to give first time in the NFL history. I'm gonna give an entire team a whole ass pass for the first couple weeks.
Whoa, what?
Why? I don't know what the fuck going on with that owner over there. All right.
He's on cocaine.
It's
true.
What do you
look,
mean?
Look,
What is wrong
that
with him?
franchise is fucked. All right.
He legit is on drugs. He says it.
He said, "I don't care if one of my players is alive or dead." All right.
This motherfucker decided.
He said if he himself, I don't give a fuck if I'm alive.
Yeah,
or
oh,
dead.
I'm alive or dead. Yeah. Jim Irsay is
Get the fuck out of here, Jake. No.
shaking shit up.
Nah.
Look, you know me. I have a soft spot for the Colts a little bit because I'm like, hey, I want to see them
It's the
succeed.
team in my division that I dislike the least.
But at the end of the day, I can't look at that franchise. I can't look at any of the new
Jim
players. I
Irsay
can't look at a rookie and blame him.
Tell you something. You want to see me mad? You know what got me? You'll love this. You know what got me mad was fucking Colin Cowherd going in on C.J. Stroud because he's in with the Texans.
Yeah.
It's like it's a weird owner. Yeah, look, our owner is a lot of things. A pussy, yeah. A bit, a bit of a simpleton. Yeah, sure. He doesn't care enough is his problem.
Yeah.
He ain't really weird. You know who's weird? Jim
Irsay.
fucking Irsay is
Jim Irsay
weird.
He's fucking crazy.
Oh, he
man.
said Anthony Richardson was going to be a success. That's what Colin Cowherd said, and CJ wasn't going to make it. Fuck you, Colin. He has really stupid
personal
fucking
beef.
takes.
Semicolon,
You don't
however,
come after my squad, man.
semicolon, however, comma. I will say,
That's
So
fine.
you don't sit there and
You go first.
I'm gonna let you finish, but you don't sit there and put your best running back. Gee, we gonna dip into this. Let's put your best running back
One
on
of the
the
best ones
chopping
you've
block.
ever had.
Literally had just kind of straight for no reason.
Yeah.
And you literally, what happened was he went in, had renewal talks, talked to the owner, and said, I cannot be part of this organization anymore. What running back does that? He walked in and said, I left
Where
that
did he
call.
walk in at, though? At practice where everyone could see. We walked into like his RV or some shit. That's where he had the meeting at. Like, come on, man, who the fuck does that?
But I mean, at the end,
You're not good enough to come into my office. Come on this RV while cameras are around and let's have this conversation.
He might not have an office with as weird as he is.
it's a street corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a pimp on the weekend for fun.
They say it's a lifestyle. I say it's a weekend.
His office is just filled with pictures of whales that he's trying to save.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
Wait, what?
So
you didn't hear the whale thing?
About the whale?
No.
Oh, come on. Jesus Christ! I don't know how you didn't.
Oh man,
So Jim Irsay was like, Jonathan. So we'll get into this. No, all right, fuck it. We'll get into it now.
Yeah.
So Jonathan Taylor asked for an extension because he doesn't have a fifth-year option because he wasn't drafted in the first round or some shit like that. And he was like, no, it doesn't matter if I'm alive or dead. But instead of paying you millions of dollars, I'm going to pay millions of dollars to save this whale from SeaWorld.
Was it like 3 times as much as what he would have? Yeah.
He literally
Was he planning on drafting the whale when it got out?
So
Maybe.
So he's
Maybe.
paying money for, and yeah, I get it. You know, people who support nature, environmentalism, I understand. Don't make no goddamn sense in this case. Look, so he pays money for this whale to be shipped from SeaWorld to the sea or some observatory near the sea. Let it be free. But not free, but let it be live a better life. That's a great and good thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have that headline come out the same week you told your quarterback, we
like
ain't
the
got
next
money.
day.
I mean, you're running back,
Right.
we ain't got money.
It was like the next day.
The whale also fucking died.
Yeah, the whale.
The whale didn't make
The whale
it.
died.
So it was essentially all that money was down the drain. But you could have had a happy Jonathan
It
Taylor.
was literally the episode of South Park where they send when they send the whale to the moon. Oh my goodness!
I don't know where.
That is one weird Jim Irsay story. It is a fuck ton of them. Like this man went on a bender one weekend and just like I think no one could find him. Like the entire country, Gertz. No one could fucking find the man.
He was in a darkness retreat with
I
Aaron
think
Rodgers.
he was in Vegas. He was in like a shitty part of Vegas. Like, yeah, this dude is a fucking train wreck of a human being.
But he's interesting.
Yeah,
It's great.
He fucking mixes up. He's my best
Let me tell
hope.
you
He's
something.
genuinely my best hope for young Herb to come back.
Oh, he will bring her. This man made Jeff Saturday a
Telling
coach.
you.
He will absolutely
telling
bring
you.
young
We
Herb
did,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want some.
Jim
I want
Irsay's with
full.
that.
I want full chaos.
Let him coach all the AFC South, but Houston. Coach all of them.
I want the full chaos. I want nothing but shit.
Oh, with Jim Irsay, you will get that. He's very entertaining. Like, Anthony Richards is going to be terrible. This kid's going to be bad.
They
man.
got the coach from the Eagles. I think
They're
they're
making him look bad. They sat Anthony Richards for the second preseason game, which is for a rookie.
Well, you have Gardner Minshew. Why would you need to?
Because you need your. He's going to be the
You need your
starter. You
reps.
need
All
the
the
reps for
shoot,
a rookie.
Yeah, but
Did
I
he still
really,
get
a rookie who
I
can't
actually
throw.
disagree with Anthony Richardson playing this year. Honestly,
Yeah, he should sit.
He should sit.
At best, he should sit. Let Gardner do his thing, man. This man
Exactly.
needs to shine.
But there's also like I get that he has all these like he's faster than Lamar in pads.
Yeah, it's all well and good. That second coming of Cam Newton shit is not. No, that's not
my
a
fault.
thing.
Well, Cam Newton himself didn't go very far. So it's just one of those things where I see what they want, but you need to work on it. Also, if Jonathan Taylor does not
He ain't
play,
playing. I don't think
they
he
don't.
is.
They don't have a running back.
No,
No. They approved his request for a trade.
Well,
but that someone has to do it,
Someone's gonna have to make a
No one can
offer
afford him.
first.
huh?
Wait, are they going to get his contract this year, or would they?
Would. But they would probably have to have a deal set up.
Yeah,
for
he'd
him.
probably
Yeah.
set up a deal.
He might end up staying put just because
might.
a team like running back stock is at an all time low right
No one
now.
gives a fuck. They don't
Yeah.
get
Dalvin
it.
said,
They get it.
"Please, sir,
They watch this shit.
I'll play for free."
Well, Dalvin's a Jet now.
Yeah, I mean, because the Jets are just stacking pawns.
Stacking
Yeah.
like a motherfucker.
But
Where's
they
Randall
don't have
Cobb?
an O line. Where's Randall Cobb?
They don't.
Yeah, I don't think the Jets are going to be very good.
Really?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers piling up all the old NFC North pieces over there with
Yeah.
Dalvin
With
Cook.
that headset on?
Yeah.
Like offensive coordinator?
Yeah, God.
But
Yeah.
I do know that the Colts called Kareem Hunt as soon as this all went down and was just like, dude, don't sign with the Saints yet. Please. So it's all a matter of freeing the money from Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Okay, Gerald. No, he's trying to rile me up. You mean CJ Stroud? Richardson can't throw. Look
We
at
will
his stats
see.
in college. They are terrible.
We got a week 2 coffee and mayonnaise bet.
Huh?
We got a week 2 coffee and mayonnaise bet coming.
I'm not doing that. I refuse.
You don't like your savory with your.
No. That has nothing to do with that guy. That's a Tennessee thing.
Yeah,
You don't like a little base to
no.
your
Week
coffee?
2, the Colts play the Texans.
Yeah, I know that, but like
Yeah,
the
that's
mayonnaise thing, that's Levis.
But that's our new punishment.
No, it's not.
You don't drink, so we gotta punish you.
That's terrible.
Yeah, you
Tampico, we'll do
yeah, you
Tampico.
bopped
No.
out of the warm Tampico last
Yeah,
time.
you didn't even drink any of it.
Mayonnaise is ridiculous. No.
All right, what about?
I was dying on Four Loko for some shade ass
by the way,
reason.
Pickle. It was the pickle stuff.
I have the
that
best
pickle beer.
punishment drink for the first couple of for these
I
guys.
forgot that's
what
a
is
thing.
Oh no, it hit me as soon as I parked. I was like, "Oh fuck!" Is Marco's gonna like whip out like a nasty pickle beer? Oh Jesus, it's aged like milk. I bet.
No, I have something worse than that for
Extra
the first
pickle.
for episode 2, September 12th. But what about eating a banana with a rind?
What?
Eating a banana with a rind.
I do that before the mayonnaise.
Okay.
Nah, making me the plantain.
I don't want to do that.
You ever had non-cooked plan?
No,
They're terrible.
It's a rough thing.
but for week
Oh,
2,
no.
we'll get it. We'll talk
Tommy,
about
you
that.
couldn't even put down Smoothie King. Like,
Bro, and that was just green.
yeah.
That's too much. You shouldn't
Bro.
drink something green.
What's wrong with Mountain Dew?
That's more neon. Not really green.
Well, on the note of the Tennessee Titans, we got Will Levis was also drafted.
He was the third rounder, right? Third.
Second round, I think.
He ain't important. His girl left him.
3rd round, 68th overall.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
no, time
My
out.
mistake.
Once
Go
again,
the
you
first.
okay? You throwing shades at some of these poor
He's
fellas.
very angry.
I'm not though.
This is the top 4 quarterbacks, and all of them are busts except for his.
Yeah.
No. Bryce has a chance to succeed.
You just spent time talking about he looked like a lost kid at a mall. Like, what the?
But look, he's a good kid. He has spunk.
Sally Streams is trying to have us tweaking. They're like,
it
take
out.
ayahuasca on air. I'm like, no.
No.
Oh, Jesus. No. We didn't
Yeah.
sign up.
I see what Aaron sees.
Projectile on everyone.
Y'all don't understand.
I'm not throwing shade at these young men that are just trying, and the little boy that are trying to make their way through the NFL.
You said all of them are going to be busts at this point.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
No, Anthony Richardson, yes.
Okay, that's one.
Unequivocally, yes.
Will Levis?
He has a better chance than Anthony Richardson.
He didn't
I
ask
But
you
will he
that.
be a bust or
don't
not?
think he's going to be a starter in the NFL. He'll be a good
Who's
backup.
starting?
Who's start? You think Tannehill's still starting next year?
He's going to get hurt. And then
I think Tannehill will start initially.
I give him 4 games.
Get
Yeah.
him out.
4 or 5 games, he's going to get hurt.
Tired of that.
And then it's going to be, Will Levis will
Stop
take over, but
entertaining him.
He's going to suck. But I think over time, Will Levis could have a career as a backup. Bryce is just going to get hurt. Bryce is going to go the way of RG3, Andrew Luck, and almost the way Deshaun Watson, which, God, I wish that would happen. Got
Damn.
fucked up. Oh, he deserved it.
Oh, this is like the first bit of him getting a lot of guaranteed money.
That O-line, dude, that was preseason and he got lit up like that.
Yeah.
That was like 4 series, man, at most.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, he's not going to make it if that's what's happening here. And I don't trust Frank Reich. So, yeah. And it's not going to be his fault. If he was in a good position, if he had a Sean Payton, I think Bryce Young would be legit good.
And someone was out
Have
there.
a long
Someone
career.
was in the chat trying to defend Frank Reich a little earlier, talking about all his accolades. I don't go fuck. Motherfucker sucked last year. I'll
Offensive
take
coordinator
that was
for a
then. This
Super
is
Bowl
now.
winning team. Good for you.
That
what
was
else?
then.
What have you done
This
for me
is
lately? Frank
now.
Reich? Besides bring Carson Wentz into my house. You don't bring that motherfucker into my house. I'm not. That's your house, actually.
And take black men
Yeah.
jobs.
Get the fuck out of here.
We don't like you.
That's a horrible decision. That's why you got fired. And I don't trust the man that has
How
that
you gonna
kind
get
of
fired and get a job after playing like shit?
Because he's white.
I mean, coaching like
he's
shit.
a white coach, a part of the coaches club. Not even that he's white, just the coaches club.
No, his whiteness is a contributing factor.
Bill O'Brien's going to get another head coaching job in the NFL. I guarantee.
Probably.
Yeah,
Well,
I guarantee you.
Out of all the quarterbacks we've talked about today, all of them threw picks for the most part.
All except
this
Actually,
next
a couple didn't.
next one threw
You talking
a
Aiden?
touchdown. His name is Stetson Bennett from the Rams.
I don't give a
Isn't
fuck
he
about
alcoholic?
him.
He is an alcoholic and old as fuck.
Yeah, he's like 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Okay.
tanking, aren't they?
I mean,
They should be if they
if Bennett
Well, no,
doesn't
they-
start, Baker Mayfield is going to start.
Wait, time
No,
out.
Baker
What?
Mayfield's in Tampa.
Baker's on
Stetson
Bucks.
Bennett is how old?
Oh, 28
I think he is 28
When
actually.
did he graduate?
this year.
This year, he was part of Georgia that just
won
won
the two
Damn,
championships.
motherfucker sat in
He's
the
a champion.
hyperbolic time chamber. Nigga was just out there.
No, he aged.
Yeah, he's got crow's feet. Like, he's definitely aged.
Like, I got
He
arthritis.
ran wild in it, you know.
Yeah, you can't get off of a fucking drive and be like, my hip, dog. Relax, bro.
Yeah, he started. Well, he got drafted. He will retire next year. Full benefits.
Do you get benefits from retiring from the NFL?
I don't know.
When you're his age, maybe.
Yeah.
He has a pension.
Elderly
Oh,
quarterback.
he's 25. Motherfucker looks 38. He really does.
How old was Joe Burrow as a rookie? He was up there too.
Yeah, he was like 25.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Joe Burrow was 24, 25
started
as a
high.
rookie.
Then you'd be like, that nigga's old.
They're just shitting on people for biological reasons. Yeah,
Come on. He looks like a father of four.
yeah.
You know he has a mortgage.
Yeah, and he's been through a divorce.
Oh, a couple of them.
That guy's 25.
Yeah, that's
He looks like Adam Levine's dad. They look similar.
God, he's aged like a banana. Good Lord.
Yeah,
Bro, smile, dog.
Yeah.
he is.
There's happiness in the world. You're getting paid $1 million contract.
You know that dude has liver spots.
Oh, for sure.
he might not have $1 million contract. He was drafted in the 4th round.
Oh yeah, he probably doesn't.
A guy who won 2 national championships.
We can't give a 47-year-old rookie $1 million contract. I can't do
He
that.
might be able to win.
Damn, what's Brock getting paid then? Pennies?
Yeah, Brock's not getting paid shit, dude.
If you can win comeback player.
No wonder they like Brock.
Yeah, they're playing. They're paying him in Pokemon badges.
Yeah, Brock ain't getting paid shit. Brock's salary is like 5 figures.
yeah.
Hey, you get a happy meal if you score that touchdown.
They pay him in was it Chuck E. Cheese tokens?
I wouldn't be shocked if we were all making more money than Brock Purdy.
No shit. Real shit. Like, that's a possibility.
Hey, yo, Brock, you need a loan, dog?
Dude, and that's fucked up because he ain't making it past his contract.
Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
You don't think so? You don't think he's gonna get another contract?
You
I
mean
think Shanahan will fuck him up
That's
long
true.
before that.
Kyle Shanahan will ruin his life.
Yo, absolutely.
He's like, first your shoulder,
Yeah.
then your
Your
knee.
legs. He's doing
He's got like a voodoo doll.
it on purpose. He should be arrested.
Yeah.
Like real shit. He's like just a masochist. The sadomasochist just loves looking at just destruction.
Yeah.
You remember that movie Crash with James Spader? When the dude was getting off on car crashes? That's Kyle Shanahan.
Oh man.
He's a sick man.
Yeah.
He's a really sick man.
I'm not a fan of his.
You hate him.
Am I looking at it right? Where all the shit that Sam was talking about Colorado, his new quarterback is from Colorado?
Ain't no comment.
No, wait,
man.
Purdue.
Purdue, yeah.
Purdue, not Colorado. Same colors,
I
black
don't
and
like
gold.
his face.
Oh, his face will pop.
What's wrong with
Great.
Farva's face?
Does he have the mustache? Yeah. Oh, he is Farva. Farva.
Why did you guys say it?
Oh my God, he looks just. I never saw his face. I don't want to anymore.
Large fart.
Oh my! No, that's a Raider right there. That is what a Raider looks. That's a motherfucker that will smoke a pack of Cools on the sideline. That's a throwback, Sammy. You should love that.
He has
kid.
the ice cream truck jingle on his phone,
look,
dog.
No, he's gonna start at some point this year. I guarantee.
You mean
I have questions.
he's
yeah,
gonna take over the start
because
spot?
Garoppolo's gonna get hurt. Did he even?
Yes.
Garoppolo might be hurt right now.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Series?
Huh?
You played a series already.
Well, no, he's gonna get hurt though, like game 3, and then you're gonna get some Aiden O'Connell, and that's gonna be your guy. Look, can I make a prediction?
Sure.
By the end of the season, he will have an O'Connell jersey.
I mean, he has to get rid of his car jersey already.
You can just change the lettering.
hey, exit out with crayon.
Hey, get some duct tape.
Like,
Scratch it out, put Farva, and then scratch that out.
Yeah.
I don't know before this is Farva. If you win 2 playoff games, I will get a number 4 Farva jersey.
It can also say
you're
that
like I have an O'Connell jersey. The O's backwards.
love the fact they gave that motherfucker Derek Carr's number immediately.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That is amazing. And look, I have more respect for the Raiders because they did that. Because they knew they had garbage. They knew that was garbage. That man did nothing for them. Nothing, Sammy. He did nothing for you.
I don't even like Derek Carr that much, and I ain't gonna let you talk shade on
He's
him
a
like
piece
that.
of
Derek
shit.
Carr's a pretty good quarterback.
He's a piece of shit.
He's also a nice guy.
His brother's a piece of shit. If it's another, that's the only family. I won't get too deep into their family, but those two suck. They're terrible, and I hope he fails in
There's
New
a lot
Orleans,
of
and I
other-
hope Jameis takes over.
Well, I will not argue.
That's what I'm saying. A car doesn't deserve.
Don't you put me in that position?
No car deserves success. I'm sorry. I'm not angry. Go ahead.
Say something positive.
I know what you're thinking.
Say something positive.
CJ Stroud, it's going to be something special. It might be something special.
All right, look, save your angry energy for this list because I'm about to put
What
my
list we
earrings
got?
on.
We got several lists, but
It's not a tier list because I don't have the energy. I will lose my shit because I already know everyone in this room is against me.
That happens when you're wrong.
you didn't win Pick'ems last year or the year before
That was
that.
close.
No.
I got like second.
No, you were third with me. We were tied.
We're tied at third.
Yeah.
That's fine.
There's 4 of us tied.
You weren't TJ. Sorry.
I mean, there was
Y'all niggas let me out to dry. I was gonna win.
I know
You
I
probably
wasn't
would have
gonna
won.
Yeah, you probably would have.
Look,
And that one week you missed, I was like, yes.
yeah, I was. Well, at least I'm not gonna be last.
Yeah.
Until the Four Loko comes.
Yeah.
Yo, you're doing it again this year, right?
What?
The Four Loco episode.
At some point,
It's got to be tradition at this point. It's so entertaining.
But
watching
only
that.
if Sammy does it too and his eyes change.
He did
colors.
last time. He instantly changed
And I'll have
colors.
to take the day off work afterwards. Let me know. We planned
good
that.
idea.
Yeah, I'll take the Friday off.
I'll take the. Yeah, that has to be a Thursday.
And take an Uber. Take an Uber home.
I was about to ask if. No, I'll ask off air. That's not an important question.
I'll tweet.
You know what? That goes into this. We'll go into our tier list.
No.
Oh, already. All right.
It's the preseason,
Look,
baby.
come on.
What?
Because he's the only one with some goddamn sense. Listen, they're not gonna be the worst.
I don't think
You know
Why you doing shade at all of us?
so. On
Because you plotting against me, TJ.
So,
right.
Tommy,
I was going to defend you.
here's
but
the
you know what?
insane take that I have right now.
Yeah.
This is my far call. Remember last year at about this time, we all thought the NFC East was going to be garbage?
Yes, we did. Well, it was an educated guess, but yeah.
And to see beast.
Oh, that's right. Because we thought the Eagles were going to be really good. Or at least I did. We thought everyone else was going to be irrelevant.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all of them made
Not we.
That was the best
Yeah.
prediction we had, honestly.
but we were wrong. The
No,
NFC
very.
East. No, I meant the NFC East
Yeah.
was
All-
ended up.
Immaculate.
They were all good.
3 out of their 4 teams made the playoffs.
I think the AFC South is going to flip like that
I do
this year.
too. Well, no, I don't, actually.
The Jaguars are already on their way.
Jaguars are okay.
They'll make the playoffs.
This is where we're going to disagree. I think the Titans are well coached, where at least they'll win 10 to 12 wins.
Oh, my God.
I
Can
agree. I agree with that.
You want to?
We'll get into it in a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't want you to change your mind.
Shake a
Keep that energy.
Shake
Yeah.
my hand.
Yeah, keep that
We still
energy.
Shake
have our
an
bet that
old
the Titans are
sinner's
going to have
hand.
more
That's what
wins
you
than the
look like, dog.
Texans.
Relax.
I think, yeah.
Yeah,
I think Texas will have more wins than the Titans.
And I think
you're crazy.
I think the Texans and the Colts are going to have a feisty Commanders type season of 8 to 9 wins.
Yeah, I think that.
That's interesting.
The Pack, we're glad you're
Texas
staying
like
up to
8.
watch this.
Yeah.
We're glad you're here.
Yeah, we are. Yes, and I think they'll have that much, but come on. Why do you think Tennessee would be that good?
It's not that they're good. I'm not saying they're going to win 14, 15 games. I'm saying 10 is very
that's
respectable with
I
their
don't
coach.
think they can. No, that coach is not good. He is fucking
time out.
garbage.
Time out.
He
Before
is
you start
garbage.
making
and
calls.
the chickens are coming home to roost on this fucking team, man.
You can talk
Since he
about
took over.
You can talk about this on the team themselves.
He's pulling a Bill O'Brien to where he's now basically de facto GM. and he makes big-time decisions. He's a fucking meathead who shouldn't make any kind of executive decisions. For whatever reason, the players like him. That's his only benefit.
But that's a good benefit
It's a
to
great
have.
benefit. We got one of those now.
That
It's
literally
fantastic.
flipped the Lions around.
Yeah, it's one of the best
He's
benefits
good
to
for-
have.
No, that's it. Well, you'll run through a wall for a guy.
Yeah.
Y'all ever,
But that's all.
y'all ever see Sammy that conconcentrated? I was like, I
Yeah,
just,
he is really.
just looked over and he's like,
Okay,
Oh, he's focused.
9 wins for a chicken sandwich. They get less than 9 wins. I give you a chicken sandwich.
damn all y'all
Which
niggas
team?
food. Damn it.
Titans.
If they get less than 9 wins with
Yeah.
them, I think they'll probably maybe get 9-ish. It's going to be close, but I
I
think,
said 10, so I brought it back 1. You're so confident, but
Yeah.
not confident.
no. I don't. 10 is outrageous.
If they have 9 wins, they still have a winning
They're
season.
not winning 10.
Give it 8. Come on.
I give them 8, so below.
You think they're going to be below 500?
Oh, absolutely.
So if they get 9 wins, I get the chicken sandwich.
Yes.
Okay.
I think 8 max. And the
Our-
Texans will have a better record.
That's nuts, but okay.
I think they're fucking
That's-
tanking personally.
The Titans, they're not.
Okay.
They're not going to tank.
All right.
Watch them go 8-8.
They've had a 8-1 now. They've had a shitty roster for years, and they don't tank. That's what I
There's
like.
no reason to tank.
That's what I like about them.
No, it's no reason to tank when you're middle of the pack and you're making the playoffs.
I mean, we saw what happened when the Texans tank.
No, when you have a Lovie Smith involved, yeah. We have saboteurs, yeah. That's
Still
exactly
respect
what happened.
him. He said, I'm out of my job.
I know.
Y'all are out of
respect
your
I have more
shit
respect
too.
for him than anyone else.
I
in that
told you,
organization.
my blame goes to the GM for keeping his ass in the building.
Let's go ahead and start.
Okay.
I think, unlike you, or unlike anyone at this table, the Buccaneers will be
This
the
is
worst,
the worst team.
You think the Bucks will
No,
be
that
worse?
to me is between Arizona and the Bucks. So that's I'm with
Do
that.
they
I
have a
think
pi-
Bucks will be.
Do they have a
too.
piss poor preseason?
Yeah, I mean, preseason doesn't really matter, but like their like camp footage, like no quarterback could hit a target. Not Baker, not Trask.
Yeah. I'm okay. Yeah, the Bucks being at the
To me,
bottom.
that's the team that can best naturally tank, and people will be like, "Yeah, no, that makes sense."
more so than the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and put the
Because I mean, the
right there,
Cardinals
too.
are so stacked with picks. It's like, yeah, you could have. They could literally have 1, 2, and 3.
I don't care.
I think the Cardinals are going to be worse than the
I
Bucks.
think the
but
Cardinals are gonna be
I do
worse.
think they're the bottom 2.
Yeah, that. For
Yeah,
sure
you're thinking
the
about
bottom.
potential. I'm thinking about now.
Yeah.
But the Cardinals are about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they. Everybody. I'm
And-
winless for Williams. I'm telling
And
you.
then I probably would have the Texans.
Really,
Let's
Gertz.
see who else we got. Atlanta still is not.
Atlanta's bad.
Yeah, but so are the Texans.
I'd put Atlanta and then
Not that
Texas.
bad. God damn. It's an overhaul, man.
I'm just moving teams that I think are going to be in this thing that we can argue
They're in
about.
the bottom tier, yeah.
All right, so we know it's going to be some shockers. Those are the oh no, fuck that. Indianapolis is not going to be good.
I think
You cannot convince. What do they have?
No, I'll agree.
Yeah, like
might
they
be
don't
top
have
of
their
D.
defense is
Top
gone.
of D. I could see them being C.
actually I think the chat is right bringing up the Rams at this point.
I
Rams are
agree.
gonna be bad?
I think
I
the
need,
Rams are
yeah,
going to be really
that-
bad.
that's
I'm
actually
with
who I was
that.
going to bring up next as well.
Because I do think the Rams are going to tank.
And then,
I'm fine with Colts at top of D, bottom C.
And also, no,
Yeah,
fuck this. Let's
I
be
agree.
honest. Carolina's not going to be very good.
No,
No,
they should.
that's
They
also-
should. They
They
should,
should be on that
bottom.
bottom tier.
Yep.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm
you know
good
what?
with that.
Off of my pride, can you put Carolina behind the Texans?
Thank you. Thank you
That's
very
just a
much.
pride pick.
all right.
What about the Saints?
No, hold on. Time out. No. Flip
Well,
the
so-
Cardinals and the Bucks. Flip the Cardinals and the Bucks.
That's a
Either way
50-50.
works,
That's a 50
yeah.
tie. But yeah, all right, I'm okay with that.
If we could tie them, I would do that. 'Cause, like,
I do
be
think
shit.
Saints also belong in the bottom tier.
Yeah,
don't.
I do.
I would
and I
raise
don't
them
like
to
Derek.
bottom of C.
I can't stand Derek Carr, but I don't.
I think that's.
they will.
I think they're bottom of C.
That's okay. I can get on
Right.
board with that. I just don't. I don't think they have a good coach, but I do think
They don't.
Derek Carr. If they're good, it's because of him.
Yeah, I would say like in C, bottom.
C
of
for crab legs.
Yeah,
because they had a shitty division. So
that's true.
Who else do we got?
Who
here?
else is being C?
Chicago. Whoa, should Chicago be lower? You buying that hype?
The Justin Fields
That
hype?
Justin Fields
No,
hype?
he doesn't eat meat. No, I don't.
I ain't seen him throw yet. Yeah, he threw a couple in the
Yeah,
preseason.
when you
but, like,
survive
he's
off
still a runner.
photosynthesis, you can't be Mike quarterback.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Kamara is also in trouble. I forgot about that.
He.
Oh
is.
yeah.
No, I still think. Actually, I still think they're bottom of C. I still think they're bottom of C.
Michael Thomas shouldn't be in the league anymore.
Because I mean, they didn't really run that much last year.
Well, now they got the Lions running back too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Jamal.
got. They got your guy.
Oh, the fly. Sam knew it was going to bother you at some point.
Hate it.
Motherfucker woke up, said, "Saw me here."
But all right,
Raiders.
So, Raiders at C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
No, put the Broncos at C.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
I'm not-
I need proof. I need proof.
I'm not buying that Sean Payton shit. He didn't want
I
that
need
job.
proof. They could be top of C, but I need proof coming off of that season.
They should be probably at the bottom one. Because what have they? Look, no, fuck that. They drafted number 5, except they traded that shit away. Come on, that was a bottom 5 team. And you're going to put them in C automatically because of a punk-ass coach who took the job for money? He's a snake oil salesman. Marcos?
That coach did clean out the locker room and say,
Yeah.
Russell, you're not allowed.
I don't give a rat's ass.
I would probably put them in B myself, but I could top a C.
B?
The Broncos, yeah.
Why?
Because I think they're going to be around 500.
Why?
I think they'll be under. I think they'll be
Who's
around
that
500.
quarterback?
Russell Wilson.
He's cooked.
No, he's not.
He's garbage now.
He's not.
He's old and he's useless. And the motherfucker was saying the Seattle audibles in the Broncos huddle. He's dumb as fucking rocks.
Do you think Sean Payton's going to let that
No,
slide?
Sean Payton can't fix him. Sean Payton cannot fix the dude. man.
Sean Payton has fixed undersized quarterbacks before.
Drew Brees is a legend,
Drew Brees sucked before Sean Payton started coaching
but
them.
he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He was always a smart passer. Russell has not been a smart passer. He's been accurate, but
Highest
when the
someone
accuracy is
to
gone,
go is bottom of B, but I'd like top of C.
Russell was a
I could get
system
on board with
quarterback.
either one.
He was a system quarterback. That system worked for him.
What was the system?
Just run.
Scrambling a lot? That's not a system.
RPOs.
Scrambling is what you do when the system
Scramble,
fails.
Roll out and throw the ball.
That's
all he did. He was successful at
when
it.
you put a lot of money into an investment and that investment doesn't pay out, you lose that money.
Yeah.
You got to pay it back next year. Pay it
Yeah.
back this year because we put them at like AS.
I agree. I
they gotta
overrated
pay
them.
it back.
I overrated them like crazy
I'm like
last
TJ,
year.
What proof? What do we have?
We don't have anything besides Sean Payton.
Zero.
And
And
that
I don't believe in Sean
Nigga's
Payton.
not on the paint. He's
think
not on the.
Sean
He's not on the field.
Sean Payton is a grifter. Sean Payton is not that good of a fucking coach. And I don't
I'm not
care what
going that
anybody
far.
says.
Yeah, I think he's a pretty good coach.
I don't. I really don't. You did it with one guy. You did it
put
with
the-
one guy. How many Super Bowls does he have? One.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay, so does Aaron Rodgers.
I don't
what
know
the fuck is one
how we
Super
feel
Bowl?
about them, but I'm gonna put the Browns here.
Oh, thank
The
you.
Browns in C.
They deserve to be in C. Because look, no, Deshaun Watson's not. He's not playing good.
I could make an argument they should be even lower, but I'm fine with C.
And I didn't get to.
Yeah,
talk
I thought I was
think they
wondering
should
why
be
no
lower
one said
too.
them. They slipped through the
Yeah.
cracks.
You're right.
You're
I
right.
think
They are
should be
slipping
lower
through
too.
the cracks a
Yeah.
little
I
bit.
think like
It's because last year they were overhyped, and this year they're just
no,
because they
still-
didn't live up to
they
it.
Have to. It's like an overhype that you have to achieve this year. Because it's like, man, look, he does not play good
I mean,
in that weather.
who's
up
more
the
who's going to
Broncos.
win the AFC East?
North. You talking about
North.
the
North,
our
yeah.
Browns?
think-
The Steelers.
I think the Steelers too, actually.
They don't. I mean, they do. Look,
How are the Steelers right
they
now?
have TJ Watt.
They
who's
look pretty good.
Good.
They
I mean, like-
mollywopped the Bills during the
Plus,
preseason.
They're a consistent team, and they have the best coach, I think, in the league.
I think Pickett and Pickens have both gotten
Got
better.
a connection, yeah. No, Pickett looks like a dude who, if you give him some time, I don't know what his ceiling is, but I know he'll get better.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah, I
and I
agree
like
with
the
that.
way y'all drafted. It's always consistent. You got the coach.
Yeah.
And I don't believe.
Oh yeah,
I do not believe in
Steelers got an automatic start at B.
To
for
me,
Black.
Baltimore will be the team that falls off the most.
Oh, I think Baltimore's be better than Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's
don't.
going to fall off.
Oh, that'll be a
Guys,
fun
now
argument.
time out
Yeah, I
here.
don't think
We'll
that.
get to there.
Yeah.
Let's
All
get
right,
to
all right.
C.
getting
To
distracted.
finish off C,
Yeah,
I
we'll
do
get
think
to Baltimore.
Green Bay should be in C.
I would argue bottom B.
I think they should be in B.
I do too.
I think they're going to be better than the Jets, who
I
I,
do
think
too.
the Jets will be in
Yeah, I
C.
don't know about that.
I cannot let that happen.
Why
I don't know
not?
about that. But Green
They've got
Bay
no
will.
offensive line. Aaron Rodgers is going to get knocked the fuck out.
They got running backs. though.
Now time out. I would
got hella running backs.
normally support you.
Yeah.
But Aaron Rodgers treats Randall Cobb so right that I'm just going off of goodwill alone.
There's no Randall
know-
Cobb tier.
No, you know what vibe I'm getting from Aaron Rodgers with the Jets? I'm getting that Tampa Bay Tom Brady vibe.
Oh,
the dude who's
I'm
just
not.
he's like, I'm thrilled now. I'm out of fucking.
But I'll be honest. Where I
But it's
also
not going to go well.
where I also think they get points is they got Dalvin Cook on a steal. I think Dalvin Cook was
Absolutely.
so good.
That's true.
And the
Yeah.
I don't know what I mean. The Vikings had
plus
two
you
good
got
running
Bryce
backs, but I
Hall
thought
still.
it was
You still have
really
Bryce.
stupid they let Dalvin Cook
Yeah,
go.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
just never. They never let him run.
That's a hell of a running back room automatically. So yeah.
On the note of CB, I think the Patriots belong somewhere around there.
Oh yeah, they do.
I think
I'm
C.
sorry. I think C.
I think C.
Mac Jones is their quarterback?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bill O'Brien's the offensive coordinator. No, they should be at the bottom. They should be at D. They are not
They
gonna
don't
do it.
have any reason.
Can I
to-
make another prediction?
Yeah.
Bill Belichick's last year.
If they miss the playoffs, yeah.
He's done.
I agree.
He's done.
I would
And
fire
Bill
him.
O'Brien's going to take the job.
I do agree with Sally Streams though but who even is on Green Bay? Like they don't really
No,
have.
they had rooks. They had rooks.
got rookies.
They have
Well,
they-
Watson,
It's a
like
young-
motherfuckers
it's a young
lightning.
team.
They have
Yeah.
they have a good offensive line, a good
They don't have
receiving
Cobb.
core. I think Green
what?
Bay is going to be pretty good.
I think Jordan Love will be good.
I do too.
I do. I really do.
No, I had a lot of faith in him.
That's
Yeah.
why I think they should be in B. I think they'll be like around a 10-win team.
I do
Okay.
too. I could see that.
Solid is for B.
Washington should be in C, I think.
Oh, okay.
C for Commanders.
Oh, no. I think
commies.
Washington should be
You think it'd be lower?
D, for sure.
Ooh,
D.
no, I'll let him sit.
Sam Howell? You believe in Sam
I'll
Howell?
put him in D.
I believe in Eric Bieniemy.
TJ doesn't know. TJ doesn't know who Sam Howell is yet.
Well, he's in your division.
Yeah, but he's a rookie.
He's not. It's his second year.
He's kind of a rookie.
Kind of a rookie.
I know. Jokes aside, I
They
put him
say
C.
he's gonna be the best quarterback that Washington.
But I put them lower in C.
I agree.
And I still think the Broncos should be at the top.
Where are the Dolphins? Because they should be around here too.
No.
Oh, you stop it.
I think they'll be in B, the Dolphins.
How?
Dolphins are top of B.
How, Gertz? Is Tua gonna stay healthy?
Move the Broncos up.
Because I don't think he is.
Move the Broncos to B. Is that the?
No, move them to the top of C.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
Any other C tier team?
No one screams C
Oh, whoa,
to me.
whoa. I know we like. Yeah, no. Yeah, Tennessee's a C tier.
No, they're in B.
They're in B.
Wow. Y'all motherfuckers got to start explaining your cases here. 'cause
They made
how?
playoffs last year, right?
Huh?
They made the playoffs last year.
No, they didn't.
No.
Oh, then I can't.
That's what I'm
defend 'em.
saying.
They finished around 500.
No, they've downgraded since last year, in fact. They've lost a lot of pieces.
Fine, I'd be
They got
willing to.
DeAndre Hopkins.
I'd
Come on, man.
I'd flip the Titans and the Broncos. I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah, Tennessee deserves to be there. Like,
I think
Derrick
they're
Henry's
the way
on
to
his
go.
last
Bottom
fucking leg.
of B though. Very bottom.
Tannehill's not going to stay healthy, and your backups ain't good. So, yeah.
And then, despite my
Coach
better
of the year.
judgment, throw the Lions in right here.
Ooh, I don't know
Really?
that.
You know,
Really?
People are really high on the line. So
They
much
do
so-
it every fucking year.
They've gotten better.
They have not done it every year. They've done it 1 year,
They've gotten better.
and the Lions do open the NFL with the
against the
Chiefs.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the best
Does
time
that
to
get
get
them
'em.
points?
It's the best
For
time to
what?
get the
In a
Chiefs.
sense.
No,
Yeah.
they are in B.
That
They're
means-
a high B, but they're in B.
Yeah, I agree with you.
All right,
I want,
IB.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
They deserve
They
it.
finished
there ain't no way-
I'm saying this, and you know I don't want to.
Yeah, it's
There
true.
ain't no way I'm putting the Lions on the board before the Giants, though.
You think they're going to be better than
Now,
the
time out.
Giants?
He
Yeah.
earned that contract.
You're right.
They've got a better quarterback. The
Okay.
Lions do. Jared Goff is
That's
better.
arguable.
Seattle.
I don't know if it is.
Seattle also.
Seattle.
Very arguable. No, Seattle's top of B. I like Seattle.
I like them too.
And then
I don't
where do we
believe it.
want to put the Jets? Because I've heard
Jets middle.
You gotta be. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Like
I
they
think
got.
they're-
Look,
I think they're
aside from
overrating
Aaron Rodgers, that's a good squad.
Rookie of the Year and
Actually, you're
offensive
right.
and defensive Rookie
This
of
is
the
a
Year
team
last
that
year.
killed it last year with Zach Wilson as their quarterback. The MILF Hunter himself.
Wait, Jets
Come
made
on.
playoffs? No, they didn't.
They didn't. They,
They were
barely
close,
missed
though.
it. They barely missed it.
That was my problem. Like, there was a bunch of teams on that side that were
Yeah.
close.
They were that team
I can-
that people were saying you're a quarterback away.
So I will be willing to put the Jets a little bit higher on B, but I'm not letting them leave B.
I don't know. I think we're overrating them, but
Yeah, I think the Colts are a little underrated too. So
Yeah.
I think-
it's all consensus.
No, you're
Yeah.
overrating Aaron Rodgers.
No, I don't actually give a fuck about Aaron
Like
Rodgers.
that's a good team without even Aaron.
I think their offensive line is going to cost them big, and I think it's going to fall apart with Aaron Rodgers. He's not going to have any patience for a bad O line. I think that team's going to fall apart,
No, it's
and
all-
and we won't even know if their coach is a good coach
It's
yet.
kumbaya like a son of a bitch right now, but yeah, I don't know. He has the Vrabel thing to where like, oh,
Well, we know Vrabel's
we'll
good
run
coach.
through no, he's not.
And here's where it
We'll
gets
run through a brick wall for this.
And
dude.
here's where it gets hard because I genuinely.
Where's Miami should be there.
Where are the Vikings at?
Vikings are right here. They should. I would put
mid,
them in B.
yeah.
Yeah, they're very mid.
I'd probably just
Miami
put
too.
them ahead of the Giants, not ahead of the.
Yeah,
And I'll put the Chargers here.
Where's Miami?
Miami is A.
You know what?
How the fuck
Herbert
is Miami
Tax can only
A?
carry you so far.
I know, and I still don't like their coach.
Yeah, look, I get it. I like Herbert.
I like Herbert a
Herbert
lot.
Tax
I like
just can't
Herbert.
carry
Yeah.
you to an A.
Yeah.
No, Joe Staley. This is last year.
Brandon
He's gonna
Staley.
fuck something. Brantley, whatever his name is.
I can't
Yeah,
believe-
he's gonna fuck something.
I
up.
can't believe they didn't fire him after that
No,
loss.
he's on the hot seat. He's
Yeah.
the ultimate hot seat coach right now. Going into the season.
Look
So
at this
No,
evenness.
whoa, Miami. Why is Miami A
Miami,
they have a
because
lot
they
of
have that
pieces.
super fucking roster.
without a
really
quarterback? A quarterback who can't see straight. What are we doing? What are we doing?
This is where I will say.
This is football.
I think they
quarterback is important. Yes,
I
Yeah.
think they should.
because according to this room, they're not at all.
No.
Basketball.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
I think they should be in B myself.
Before
Why?
Where do you think they should be?
See?
Whoa, you're
No.
crazy.
Why?
I think that's too low.
Look,
How?
I can. I
Did
was.
they no. Can we have a prerequisite?
They
here?
use that Shanahan system you love so
Here
much.
Here we go.
What?
Did they make the playoffs last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, but they made the playoffs. The
they
answer
made
to your
the
question is yes. So they should be in B.
We also forgot that.
all right.
They almost beat the
I'd-
Bills
Before,
with a
before
third
we
string
talk
quarterback.
about the Dolphins, I'm going to bring up a team that's worse than the Dolphins, and I think we'll all agree, and that's the Jaguars.
Oh yeah.
You think the Jags are worse than the
Yo,
Dolphins?
Then the
Absolutely.
Dolphins?
I
Look,
don't.
man, you don't know the Jags like I know the Jags.
I think
This
the
shit is
Jags-
not
I think the
sustainable.
Jags-
I think it's.
are
I'm
good.
actually with you. I think it's arguable, but
Yeah.
I would say the pieces on the Dolphins are better than the pieces on the Jags.
I like the coach for
But I
the
like
Jags.
the quarterback. I like the quarterback situation. I still like Tua. The
Yeah,
quarterback
look,
situation.
if
I like the quarterback and the coach more with the Jags.
If Trevor Lawrence was on the Dolphins, they would be an A, but that's not the case. And look, if the Jags had the pieces that the Dolphins
Okay.
have, it would be an A.
Before we get
They don't
too
have
far,
each other, so no.
before we get too
They're
far
both-
into this argument, then
Yeah.
the Lions are worse than both, right?
Yeah, why are they still
Yeah,
not on
Put
board?
them in the middle of that beat.
They're
They're by the Vikings.
Yeah.
I put them
yeah,
ahead
they're
of
by
the
the
Vikings.
Vikings.
I might put them at the top of B. I think they might be better than the
You
Chargers.
think?
I think better than the Seahawks, at least,
I
for
can
sure.
see
Yeah.
I can see that.
I just don't trust Brandon Staley, man. He's going to cost that team
gonna
games
fuck-
like he always does.
No, I don't
gonna
think the
fuck
Chargers
it
should be
up.
at the top, though.
I don't
Whoa,
even-
time out. I don't think the
No,
Chargers should be at
that's-
the
Well,
top.
we're not done with
Okay.
B, maybe, because we
Yeah, I think
probably
we
could
are.
still
Oh,
put.
actually, no. Pittsburgh should be around there.
What?
I'd argue Pittsburgh's top, bottom A.
I think
Bottom of A, yeah.
I think
I'm
Pittsburgh
good
should-
with that.
I think
I'm
they
good
should
with
be an
bottom
A.
of Yeah. Because I think they'll win that division.
They were 9-8 last year. I think they get 12 wins this year.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think they've been. I think they've been brewing for so long with the Steelers that it's kind of hard to not imagine them executing well.
It's
They're
exciting
consistent.
having a young quarterback. Like,
That's not a predator.
Yeah.
Like he improved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great not having predators on the team.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You don't know that struggle. You switch around, you'll find it eventually.
Eventually, you will pick a team. You'll catch something.
Oh, for sure.
Sleeping around with
Yeah,
these
your worst
teams.
enemies in the head office.
That's true. Oh.
Well, I mean, are the Jaguars and the Dolphins in an A or in B?
I think A should be division winners. The Jaguars could win.
The Jags won a playoff game last year.
I mean, that was a hell of a game.
Yeah, I think the Jags should be an A.
There shouldn't be that many teams in S tier,
Like
so
that,
yeah,
like-
I can argue both of these teams being an A.
Yeah.
Yeah. throw 'em in.
I get it. Yes, I'm with you on the QB
can I-
situation,
yeah.
but the Miami Dolphins have all the pieces. They literally have
I
everything.
don't think their defense is that good.
The Cowboys definitely belong in
No,
A.
no, no. And I think, honestly, I think Pittsburgh should be ahead of the Jags.
Okay.
I think they're better.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm biased.
Jags
I'm
are
fine
still
with
the
that.
Jags, man. I know y'all don't get that yet.
But
Hey, yo, relax,
will.
relax. Pull that back.
I would love it if Pittsburgh had a
okay.
Trevor Lawrence.
Pull that
I'll say
back.
that.
I bet you would.
I'm not about to sit here and argue an S tier. I'm just gonna argue top of fucking A.
Which one?
Ooh, what top of A?
Top of A. Hell yeah.
Cowboys?
I'm
Oh,
top
no.
of A.
Not top of
Out of
A.
the teams
They're in
remaining?
A. They're better than the Dolphins.
They are better than they're better than the Ravens. And
Honestly, I
There's only two teams left.
think Pittsburgh's better than
There's
the
only
Dolphins.
two teams left in the NFC, so that makes sense for the Cowboys to actually be that far high.
I think they're top
Man,
of A.
okay.
So-
I know. Look,
You cannot look at me on paper and convincingly make an argument that they're not top
can
of
I
A.
add?
That's ridiculous.
Can I add someone to B that might be a bit
What's up?
controversial?
One to be.
Buffalo. I don't think Buffalo's going to be that good.
I'm glad you. I'm thinking the same
Yeah,
thing.
I
I'm
don't
with
think
you.
they're gonna be
I
that
think that
good.
team, Pittsburgh, beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
Josh
were playing
Allen,
starters.
I can't trust Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And plus, he's dating Haley Seinfeld now. It's going to be that Romo and Jessica Simpson shit. I can't trust that. His head's not going to be in the game.
Oh man.
And, yeah, and Baltimore, No, they're not better. They're not better than the Cowboys.
I would put Baltimore at the bottom of A.
Yeah, I don't think Baltimore.
I think.
I don't think, man.
Do they go to B?
Maybe top of B.
No, because they're not going to be.
I don't think they're. I don't actually think they're better than the Chargers.
We split with the Ravens a lot.
I think they're about what and what. I think they should be next to each other.
What, the Ravens?
Ravens and Chargers.
I think the Ravens will be better, but
Maybe not. Yeah, I think that looks right to me.
That's fine.
I might even think the Ravens are better. I have a lot of respect for the Ravens.
They're about in between the Chargers and Buffalo.
I think they'll be better
four
than
teams
Buffalo.
left
No,
in S tier.
Lamar got his money. Who knows? That can go down.
That's going to go downhill.
But they actually
the offensive
signed wide
coordinator.
receivers.
They gave him some receivers.
They did give him
It doesn't
receiver.
matter. You have to throw to other people besides Mark Andrews.
Ricardo, Ricardo
Occasionally.
snitching on his own team.
Occasionally.
We have no corners.
Yeah, no, that team is hurting, man. You got some wide receivers. That's like putting a Band-Aid over a fucking gunshot wound. And plus Lamar got his money. Plus there's a new offensive coordinator. We do not know how he operates.
Now Bills
in a
are
different
at the
system.
top for DeMar tax, baby. Leave him at the top.
Come on, he needs to get traded to a team that cares about him.
Yeah, they didn't play
Cares
hard
about
for
his
him at all.
well-being. Another team would have won the goddamn Super Bowl for DeMar.
Yeah.
Did this team know? And I can't have. I don't respect them. I just don't respect
But
them
no,
anymore, man.
But sit here and convincingly make an argument. These motherfuckers are not top of it.
Cowboys?
Yes.
They led the league in
No.
interceptions.
Okay, and still made it to the second round.
Who do you got? Who y'all at? Who did you add?
There's only two teams left in the NFC.
Yeah.
And I'm okay
San
with the way
Francisco should be.
the argument that I'm waiting to happen is, are the Bengals S tier?
No.
I think.
Absolutely not. No
They're
way.
behind the fucking Cowboys.
Yeah,
Not even remotely.
I agree with that. Actually,
Get the fuck
I think
outta here. No.
I don't think the Bengals are gonna be very good.
You say that every year.
I'm consistent. I don't think
We're not like you.
Oh, you don't have logic. Okay, cool.
Token warrior,
man.
you're psycho.
think
Eagles should not even be in an A conversation.
I
You know
think
where they're
The
going.
Eagles?
I would put.
Oh, that's S tier.
That's
Yeah.
S tier.
I would. No, you might think they're an S. I would put the Niners at top of A.
I'll put Niners in.
I think-
not the top of A.
I think
I'll put them
I think the
close to
Niners
the
are better than
bottom
the
of A.
Cowboys.
They're gonna be better than the Cowboys. Yeah. Cowboys should be like
I can't say anything because they stuff us every year.
Right. Because I think
San Francisco shouldn't be there.
I don't think San Francisco
They
is as
shouldn't
good
be
as
there.
Philly or Kansas City.
No.
But I think they're better than every other team in A, if that makes sense. That's,
Do you?
I think they're better.
But being better than every other team in A makes them an
Can I
automatic Super Bowl
Feel
contender.
like this. I
But-
think the Dallas is better. I think Dallas is better than San Fran.
Do you
They
think?
literally
I did.
played a playoff game against each other.
They did.
San Francisco tends to mollywop Dallas.
They do a lot.
Well, they don't mollywop
Because
them. They lose
my
in the last
fear-
play every year.
Look, okay.
It feels like a mollywop.
It's because of Nickelodeon.
It's because
That's why. When you add slime
when you
to
have
something,
SpongeBob
yeah.
laughing at your team losing,
Yeah,
that hurts.
Patrick is there.
Top of A.
I mean, I just don't think the Niners deserve to be in the same sentence as Philly and Kansas City, but I do think they're better than every other team in
here's the thing about the Eagles, though. They did lose half their starters and their offensive coordinator and their defensive coordinator. They are started
But
from the
they had
ground
a hell
up.
of a draft.
I know they had a hell of
very
a
good
draft,
draft.
but it's still...
And they might
when
get
you-
Jonathan Taylor.
They might. I can see that.
I could too.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. You know what, actually? So I will not say 49ers are better than the Cowboys, but I will say
Okay.
that they are right behind.
Look, I'll say this. It depends on Brock Purdy.
It
If
all
Brock
depends-
Purdy is good,
He was looking good.
then yeah, they're better than the Cowboys. If he's not, he's gonna get hurt because the meat
No, because
grinder
the
that is
Cow-
San Francisco.
You know what the Cowboys did? The Cowboys said, fuck it. We're putting all our stat points in
And plus,
defense.
also, what the fuck Dak are we getting? Because this motherfucker is different every
That's
year.
the fun part.
It's not fun.
You never know.
I'm not even a fan, and it's not fun.
like-
I like consistency.
You're
Call
getting
me crazy.
you're
Here's
getting
the other
Cooper
thing.
Rush.
And also,
That should be the start.
you got Mike McCarthy calling your plays this year.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Put them lower.
Dan Quinn's
Put
still
him on.
there. Dan Quinn's still there.
Your defense will be
Defense is
sick.
fine.
I think your defense is going to be great. Don't get me wrong. But
Nah.
that's why
Can you put it
no,
lower?
you know what the truest definition of 100% stat points into one category is? That's what I'm going off.
I was actually thinking about this debate
It's
on the
you
way
now.
here.
Yeah.
That it was just kind of like somebody watched Tony Romo's offense be really good for 4 or 5 years and was like, if we just had a defense, that monkey paw curl. And now their defense is stellar and their offense is like...
yeah.
Think about it, man. Like your quarterback gets folded like an accordion. You have this third rounder who comes in and takes you to the playoffs. Come on. Yeah, but you have a shit defense, so you don't make the NFC Championship. You get Rodgers again, and then fast forward. awesome defense, maybe the best in the league behind San Fran's.
They're the first team in 50 years to go back-to-back in leading the league in takeaways.
Yeah, and then your quarterback has the most interceptions of his career.
But
You have the lead.
but
Yeah.
our defense is even better.
No, it's all
Even
well and good, but how shitty is that going to be?
He's looking
He equals
even.
it. It's like a scale.
He hasn't been looking that good so far.
No, he needs to be gone. He will be my backup at this point.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
Oh, he absolutely.
Who would you? There's no one in the league
Cooper
right
Rush.
now.
Cooper Rush.
I would absolutely
I
start.
trust the
Cooper
Russian. I
Rush.
still say
They were
no.
5-1 with Cooper Rush
They were.
starting.
Hell of a streak. How many
And
interceptions did
then
Rush have?
they faced a real team, got stuffed.
Well, they faced a team that won the NFC.
and we won against them with that.
Champions.
Yeah, when they turned over the ball a lot, right? The Eagles turned over the ball a lot. I remember that game. I won a chicken sandwich that game.
did.
You got to pay up.
I was actually.
Man, that motherfucker fucked me.
He texted us immediately.
You texted me before I even turned on the game.
The first possession.
We were like, what the fuck?
Because it was over quick.
I was pretty close to calling you guys, but I didn't know how to schedule it with my optometry appointment. But I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, we should all get together and cash in on that chicken sandwich.
Everybody's
bet.
spending money.
Yeah, because it's like you owe him, who
Oh,
owes
wait,
me,
no,
who
I
owes.
don't owe anyone.
No, you're good.
I'm great.
Yeah, I'm actually just buying dinners.
I think you.
Yeah.
I think you owe me one.
You were supposed to.
I might.
You were supposed.
No, you lost a shirt bet, which is why.
Yeah, that was it.
I owe a
That's
round
right.
of chicken sandwiches, and then I owe someone one more.
Yeah.
You owe me two.
No, we had the shirt bet, and you didn't do your part on it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you fucked that up.
I did.
Yeah.
Someone,
I lost
hey,
that
someone, hey, plug for the Discord. Yeah, plug for the Discord. Keep track of our bets, please.
Yeah, because we can't.
Put in the sports.
All I know is I win them all.
Except with Marcos.
You
We
lost.
literally-
It's one.
we
It's
literally point
fine.
out.
I will,
We got one
I'm okay
coming next.
losing
We got
to
one
Marco.
coming next week for sure, or next episode.
what
Yeah.
what I'm going to die on this hill for is, I really do feel like Cowboys they'll be alright this year.
Do you think that you really think they're better than San Fran?
I think that the pieces, like I think the additions we made are more impactful than the ones that San Fran made.
You lost Zeke.
Any issues with the board as it is?
I don't think San Fran is Cess, and I don't
San
want them
Fran,
in
I think
S.
is where is where we're at here.
I would bump San Fran down to top of A
I
myself.
would too.
They are behind the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I still don't think Miami belongs there.
I don't think the
That's-
Bengals belong there.
Well, that's every year.
They suck.
I just don't. Why is Miami going to be? They don't have Jalen Ramsey. Isn't he hurt?
Jalen Ramsey is hurt.
Yeah. Who's
We
on
have
that
Stephon
defense?
Gilmore.
Who's on the defense for Miami?
No, he's talking
Someone.
about Miami now.
No, I know, but I said we have Steph Gilmore. Come on, we got players.
What?
Your defense is fine.
No, I'm telling it's bad.
We have you. We have you as like the fourth best team in the league.
And that's solely because of your defense.
Yeah.
That is true. Never mind. You know what? I'm carried so hard by one side. I'm trying to keep pushing.
No shit. Dak is
Dude,
terrible.
I mean, look
we're trying,
look
man.
at this.
We're trying.
Like, Tommy is the worst in the league here. I'm over here. Even Sam's somewhere in C, and he didn't say anything. Like,
Hey,
I
now.
mean, what is he gonna say?
Hey, if I'm eating, I'm a feast. All right?
I mean,
Let a nigga eat.
I could argue that I think the Steelers are better than the Dolphins. I think they're better than the Bengals. But that I'm not going to die on that hill.
No, the patch. Michael Parsons can't win MVP.
I think the Steelers
He's
better
not
than
a
Dolphins
he's not a
too,
quarterback.
actually. Can we move the Steelers
yeah,
up?
I'm a. The Steelers. So here's the thing: if the coach of the Steelers was coaching the Dolphins, yes,
Be a Super Bowl team.
but the Steelers don't have all the pieces. In fact, isn't your offensive line still pretty bad?
They're not great. They're not terrible. I do think they're our weakest.
Can I
part,
defend
for
myself
sure.
real quick? I'm gonna need y'all to stop this. They're calling me a Cowboys fan. I am a Cowboys fan, but I'm the most grounded one. And I used my voice one time in the preseason. Y'all niggas come in waves.
You started puffing yourself up
You
last
did.
year.
Hell yeah,
Which
bitch.
is I get. They were taking off and Micah was looking awesome.
I think it's worse now
What?
that they get them to this point and then they just let them fall off a fucking cliff.
But you're allergic to success. I mean, we've established that.
Well, when you're used to it, it's fine.
you root for your team to lose.
Your body is callous. No, I root for them to lose when they deserve to fucking lose. Yeah, they don't now. I like what they're doing. They got a plan. They got all new pieces. Let them cook.
You're a jawbreaker. I'm a Skittle. I'm hard on the outside, but still chewy. I hope.
That's fair.
Yes,
That is fair. Yeah.
You're all about tanking. You're
Only when necessary. And look, our tanking got us C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson, so I'm perfectly fine with tanking. Yes,
I hate it.
I recommend it.
I do
in
not.
fact. Well, you'll never have to do it, Gert.
It's because we never try to do it.
You never had to.
Wait, who do we play?
You've been above 500 for what, 2 decades now?
But it's been a long time.
Yeah, get out of here.
All right, guys, we're going to take a very quick commercial break, refill our waters, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, and we are back with our pick'ems here today. Yeah. We do lock it in with an app. It's just not going because we started the season a little bit earlier to see if you guys are interested in a fantasy football league.
I'm holding y'all niggas accountable.
For what?
Right?
What?
Look.
What are you talking about?
No, I just meant some people say, remember the time we used to do it off the spreadsheet? Not doing that no more. People say they made certain picks, flippy floppy whenever they didn't feel like it. That's not you.
Gertz.
Wrong. Don't look at Gertz.
What?
It's you.
Not you.
Yeah. That's why we got to do the pigskin one again. Like, because you actually have to, like,
It's locked
No,
in.
but he's saying that Tommy would say something on air and then change it the day of.
So I'm listening.
okay.
But it counts.
But I
Even
will
with the
say,
app,
as
you can
someone
do
that
that.
would update the fucking Excel sheet, it was very hard because he'd say one thing, and I'd be like, "Cool, marked it this way." Then Gertz would say something, and be like, "You know what? Gertz is right. Change his
That's true.
and then he would change it again. It would flip flop on and off.
You would send, like, messages to you, right? Just like
I reserve the right to change my mind.
That's why Pigskins comes back. But
Yeah, we'll bring it back.
BSG Wiz, how do I put it up? No, don't you come up here and shit on Cowboys fans after we just gave the Eagles S tier. Were they top of S? No, they were behind the Kansas City Chiefs.
I think.
They're still right there. I mean, the tier maker is still right there.
Oh, we had them ahead of the Chiefs.
That's correct.
No, that's right. So the Chiefs are top. Yeah, okay.
I still think I'm always a follower of the wrestling logic. To be the man, you have to beat the man. No one's beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, I
Super
agree.
Bowl.
No, I think we all agree that the Chiefs are the best.
And make it, again, consistency.
It's not the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is the best.
They got a good coach
Oh, I will give you
He's
the
a legend.
and a really good tight end.
And I was about to say
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
very
But
true.
you can put Patrick Mahomes on a lot of teams and he'll
Make it happen.
yeah.
Sure,
It's Patrick Mahomes.
Just not the 49ers.
No, he'd get
No,
hurt.
he'd be. Yeah, he wouldn't. His career would be over already.
Someone
Really
said
don't like that style. Just feed them through. You'll win games.
You don't do that with your quarterback. Do that with your running
That's
back.
equality.
this is going to be a fun one.
No.
I miss me some pick'ems.
So is this for week 1?
Week 1.
Oh shit.
So
Early predictions.
the NFL is starting off on a Thursday night with the Lions taking on the Chiefs. Who you all got?
I got the Lions.
Really?
The best way to catch the Chiefs is early.
I don't think
They're gonna win. They're gonna lose one of these early games.
I don't think it'll be this one. I'm sticking with the Chiefs for this one.
I take it back, Chiefs.
That's
I had to.
At some point, this gets
obviously.
locked in on the app.
Obviously, Chiefs. Yeah.
I'm going Chiefs.
TJ. You got
Why'd you even have my breath? Chiefs.
Really? This guy too. See, it's unanimous. Unless you decide.
No, I already said
Okay.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
But does that mean that you agree to the punishment at this point? I'm asking. It'll be something different every week.
Not the control.
I don't know what that means.
Well, usually that means in an experiment. I'm not
Oh,
explaining.
I got you.
The thing you don't change.
Yeah.
I got it.
And in this case, the only thing he doesn't change is not doing the punishment.
The control should just be who's ever favored, I guess. In this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the
favorite.
the default, basically, to whoever's favorite. Most generic, boring pick you can make.
Yeah.
The Bengals versus the Browns.
Oh wait, Joe Burrow playing?
No, probably not. I'm picking the Browns.
Browns then.
I thought it was
I
a
don't
mild
know.
sprain. He's fine.
He's still been out.
He might come back week 1.
Also-
Fuck, you know what? I'll just assume he does. I'm going Bengals.
I'm picking the Browns because the Browns actually have a good record against the Bengals
Oh, really?
with Joe Burrow. Yeah, they do.
Ew.
Yeah. They
Kind
kind
of
of
feel
have.
dirty picking Deshaun?
Yeah, I can't do it.
I mean,
I got a red Deshaun Watson jersey for you.
$1.
I'm not picking Deshaun. I'm picking against the Bengals.
But you hate both of these two.
I do hate them both, but I do think the Browns are going to upset the Bengals. The Bengals stunk at the beginning of last year too.
Yeah, they did.
This is true. They
Yeah.
they did lose to the Steelers week
Oh,
one.
And the
See,
Steelers were bad at that
When are we
point.
getting this on the app? Because I would probably change this.
Well, all we have to do is download the app. I just didn't between now and then.
I gotta know if Burrow plays.
I'll create like the pigskins pick'em thing. Like,
It should already be automatic, honestly.
I think
Still
it
there?
is.
Okay.
I think it is.
Every year, as far as I know, with fantasy football, it's like, do you want to restart the league?
Oh,
And it's just one button for the person in charge. So
Yeah, it would be me in this case. So I'll look through my Gmail and
Mine
find
said,
it.
"Don't drink and forget."
And then Tommy's team is up,
But did
taking
you-
on the Ravens.
Did you make a pick between Bengals and Browns?
Browns.
Browns.
I'll take the Bengals.
I feel icky.
I'm doing Bengals.
I might have to think about that one. We have time.
Yeah, that's a switchable.
I mean, the Browns are a gross team.
They're
Don't get me
disgusting.
wrong. Yeah.
Damn,
Plus,
they've
we have the
fallen
number one
so
pick, so
far
we
from
won.
being like everyone's little brother.
Little
For them.
underdogs to God, the most hated fucking team in the league. Because Dan Snyder's gone, so
They fucked up contracts for teams.
Yeah.
shit, they fucked up the whole league.
Yeah, they did.
Other players can't get paid, struggling.
They fucked up Lamar Jackson.
Speaking of Lamar Jackson, taking on your team, the Texans, on week one.
I don't really want
Ravens.
to. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I have my
gonna
own
be
personal
Baltimore.
gripe, but I'm going with the Ravens.
Baltimore.
Never picks his team.
I mean, that's educated, man. Like, you have a rookie everything. A rookie coach, a rookie.
But you just heard that the
quarterback?
Ravens have no corners, and you're still like,
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's still a more experienced team. It's just experience at this point. Like, it's a
With,
super
with a
young
new
team.
OC. Huh? With a new OC.
We have a new OC. We have a new everything.
So do the Ravens.
Let them get there. No, I know the Ravens do, but you know,
I'm making the Ravens.
Lamar can pull off a win against this fucking team right now, early in the season. Let them get their legs, Gertz. Damn.
Pick them. Pick your team.
I'll pick them week 2.
Support your fucking team,
Week 2
man.
they play the Colts, right?
yeah, week 2 they play the
I'm
Colts.
picking them then. I'm definitely picking
We will
them
have
then.
a bet over that.
We are.
Ooh.
I might take that. I might,
Against Lamar Jackson? Come on, man.
He hasn't taken a snap in a while, just saying.
He has not.
Yeah.
Is he healthy? Or does
yeah.
he have polio?
Or diarrhea. He gets the runs.
Dysentery?
He runs fast and gets the
Oh,
runs
he has
faster.
ancient diseases. Like, make sure he doesn't go to Florida. He'll get leprosy.
I'll take the Ravens as well, but I do think that the Texans might surprise people.
They might. It wouldn't surprise me if they did, but I'm just going with the educated. Yeah.
Surprised by losing by triple digits.
So they're worse than last year?
TJ Titans or Texans or Ravens?
I said Ravens.
Ravens. All right.
I'm the first one who answered.
Buccaneers at Minnesota. I'll take Minnesota.
Minnesota, yeah.
Don't look at me for this one.
No, your
You already
guy,
answered.
Baker, he's there.
Yeah, Baker's the
He's
starter.
a dude, I thought.
I like the Buccaneers, but I'm not an idiot.
One
Might
goat
change my
replacing
pick, but
another.
We'll see.
It could be Trask.
Don't say that.
The Panthers at the Falcons.
Can I not pick anybody?
Yeah,
Tie?
that's...
I picked the Falcons.
Damn, a divisional game this early? Right out the gate?
I mean, we've already gone through a couple of the Bengals, Browns.
Browns is division
Oh,
game.
that's right.
Um,
Damn, I didn't know.
I mean, the Cowboys have a divisional game.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick the Falcons.
God damn it, Sally. Yeah, I'm picking Falcons.
I'm gonna pick the Falcons too.
Yeah.
I think Bijan and Drake London and they have the right pieces.
Who's their quarterback again?
Their
Desmond
quarterback.
Ritter? Okay.
Yeah, have y'all ever noticed? Oh, we'll talk about it when we get to the next team.
Okay.
Cardinals at the Commanders.
Can you show the screen? Have you ever noticed the Commanders are like always have a JPEG around them? Like
Yeah.
the only one that has feels like they just put a PNG as
weird.
their logo.
Well, they exported the
lazy.
PNG improperly.
Yeah, like,
I'm about to say PNGs are supposed to be transparent.
Yeah.
It is
I don't
not.
understand what's happening there.
It's a screen grab.
Big time. They got to change that fucking everything.
I chose them though.
Yeah, I'm going Washington.
You chose the Washington Red Wolves over there.
It's Washington and who again? I'm sorry.
The Cardinals.
Oh, Washington.
Yeah. No one can tell me what the
easy
Cardinals
one.
are doing.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing. They're
Yeah.
just
No
there. I
answers.
Do they even have a timeline for when Kyler Murray gets back?
think they said like week 3, maybe.
Is there a new Call of Duty?
Week 3 or 4. It is. 3's coming out. Isn't that a
for three?
coincidence? Coincidentally, he's out when that game drops.
You see how Tyreek Hill came out and was like, hey, don't blame Call of Duty.
It's not Call of Duty's
Yeah.
fault.
Was Tyreek Hill the player in an interview that said that he doesn't watch film,
Yes.
he just plays video games?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He plays Madden of the team he's going to play against.
Yeah.
the day
But he's a
before.
receiver. He just needs to get told what.
Exactly.
good.
And he's fast as shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to run his route.
He's not the leader.
Yeah, you
he's
don't
not the
have to
leader
watch
of the team.
No film for you, Tariq. Just stay out of fucking trouble.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Yeah, stop being an asshole.
Evil fucking gremlin. That should be his nickname, the gremlin. Like, sit your ass over here, catch the ball. And
He
just
does
score
have a
touchdown.
gremlin physique.
He looks like a gremlin.
Because his upper body looks so big. Yeah, man.
Stop it. He's been playing double dutch with Deuce.
Oh, man.
Has he really?
No.
I could see both of them doing that.
There's a top hit.
Deuce is so tiny.
Another divisional game, Jaguars Colts.
Jags.
Ooh, Jags.
I pick
all day.
Jags.
I'll stick the Colts in this one.
Oh, man, don't.
See, he picks his team.
He should not.
And don't give it to him.
It's in Indianapolis.
I'll make both of
That doesn't matter. What does it when Anthony
Yeah, that
Richardson
2-for-1
is your
special.
Yeah.
when Anthony Richardson's your quarterback? It doesn't matter where you
He'll
are.
run. It'll be fun.
Oh, that's not going to work, man.
Name one defender on the Jaguars team.
Oh, Josh Allen. No, Josh Allen, the defensive end. He's actually
You're right.
very
You're
good,
right.
yeah.
I just.
They have a good. That's a solid defense. It's enough to stop an Anthony Richardson.
And
Oh, the Jags have Calvin Ridley.
They do,
Damn.
and they have.
probably
It's
angry.
probably the best wide receiver.
Dude, he's probably
core.
angrier than you.
He should be. He got fucked over. But
Yeah.
you have a Calvin Ridley with Trevor Lawrence. Who else is in the wide receiver room? They got a big acquisition last year at wide receiver.
But running
him.
backs, good,
Marcus,
right?
help us out, huh? Yeah, they got Travis Etienne. Yeah.
The Jaguars are good. I just think the Colts can pull a surprise for week 1.
Oh,
This one is when I think I stopped picking. I literally couldn't know.
The, what,
we
the
got
Jets,
one of those now?
The 49ers and the Steelers?
Steelers.
I'm going Niners.
I'm going Niners as well.
Brocky boy. Give me that 49ers.
And then what's our next game? Titans at Saints.
Titans.
Saints. Definitely Saints. Definitely Saints.
I'm going to go Saints in this one.
Smart. It's a good pick. Yeah, you don't know either, do you?
Damn, I don't.
Ryan Tannehill? What the-
Saints.
Smart pick.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Why would you have faith in that team?
Over the Saints?
This team has launched you multiple bets. And you just dig right in.
Well, yeah, because I've never been stupid enough to bet on the Saints.
I don't want to say it.
Next we got the Sammy boys against the Let Russ Eat or Cook.
Oh, wait. Time out. You right. Actually, Kid Carter, man, you right. Let's got fucked up. The Lions are missing half their team from
Oh,
gambling.
that's right.
Go back to that list right quick.
Yeah, who are they playing?
The Chiefs.
Oh, I
Demote
pick
them.
them anyway. So yeah, no, we're good. Oh, yeah, no, they're done.
Bro, they lost
No, you
half
did
their-
pick the Lions.
No, I switched it.
Okay.
See,
I was
this
testing them.
is why.
See, this is why, like when
Yeah,
you do
we
it
need
in an
that
Excel
pigskin,
sheet.
Yeah.
It's my fault we did. Yeah, no, I do not believe in Derek Carr, nor will I ever. But he can pull off this game.
So-
yeah, that game, he can pull off that win.
So
It'll be fine.
Raiders versus Broncos? is
Yes.
next?
That's tough.
Broncos.
I'm going Raiders. Yeah, I'm going Raiders.
Dude,
I
I-
do not believe in this.
I do not believe in Josh McDaniels.
I don't either, but I do
I
believe.
forgot about that coach.
Yeah, he's
I think-
terrible.
Yeah, I think.
He should have been fired
I
by
need to be
now.
very clear. I
Him and
believe in the
Staley
Broncos
about what and
defense.
I think, is Patrick Surtain healthy?
No, I don't think. He might be. I don't follow the Broncos because it's not. I don't. I hate that team. I always have. But yeah, no.
You know that, like, by landmass, they're the most popular team in America?
It's the
Just by
dumbest
landmass.
thing.
Just by
simply
landmass.
So
Not
like
by
there's
people.
like wide spaces of empty land.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothingness.
Yeah.
And they root for the Broncos.
Basically, everyone from Montana to, like,
Oh my
North
God.
Dakota is
So
like...
all four people that live in Montana,
That's such a silly set. That's like they have the most non-existent fans ever.
they really do. Imaginary
Everywhere you
fans.
see, every person you see is a Broncos fan, and there's no one there. Makes no sense. It's a silly stat.
But yeah, no, I'm going Raiders. I don't believe in the Broncos in any way.
I'll take the
I gotta
Broncos
see
for
it.
now.
I gotta see because the last time I saw Russell Wilson, he was shit. So we'll see where he is now.
The last time I saw Jimmy G, he was being carted off the field.
That's every week. But you know what? And you know what? He could get carted off. A matter of fact, He probably will. But I believe in Aiden O'Connell. I believe
Leaving Farva.
that kid's going to be a star, man.
Yeah, I want a large Farva.
That's what they got.
Yeah.
When is that bobblehead night? 'Cause I'll fly.
Go fly to Vegas.
just to get a bobblehead of Favre.
Oh man.
I heard
Real big, but I love it.
I mean, that's what it is, though.
Yeah.
Like, he looks just like the guy.
Raiders tickets are more expensive than Cowboys tickets, though.
They got to pay for that stadium.
It's in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
TJ, did you pick?
Oh no, I said the Broncos.
Okay. Eagles.
Hear me.
They're so much louder. It's hard. I'm sorry.
Just not emboldened yet. Get me into the middle of the season. I'm gonna start getting
No,
drunk.
you won't. You won't. This is what we'll get. If you go off the energy of the Cowboys, this is what we'll get.
You're actually right.
This man's been through a lot.
The Eagles at the Patriots. Eagles.
Eagles.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's easy.
That's gonna be a
Eagles.
mollywhopping.
Hey, I'm kidding, Eagles.
Yeah.
Rams at the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Another divisional
Seahawks.
game. Seahawks.
I heard they
Rams.
wrote Geno.
I'm going Rams.
Ooh.
Well, Geno Hawk.
I mean, Matt Stafford's playing.
Gino's about to write you back.
Cooper Cup's playing, right? They ain't hurt yet. They will be, but at the moment, they're fine.
I don't know if
See,
Matt
I
Stafford's
think-
playing.
I think he is. I think
Okay.
he's good, yeah.
If not, they got Stetson Bennett right there.
He
Someone,
might pull it off.
someone even older than Matt Stafford is ready to go.
Yeah. Stetson Bennett's going to retire next year.
Yeah. He'll retire before Stafford.
I'm telling you, man.
Dolphins,
God damn,
Chargers.
he's old.
Damn, that's a good game for the middle of the day.
Dolphins, Chargers. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Where are they playing?
Chargers.
Chargers. But does that matter?
The Chargers, it doesn't. You're right.
No, it doesn't.
I'm going
I think
Dolphins.
the Chargers pull it off.
There is like usually a bad sign
Dolphins.
when you have to go across 3 or 4 time zones like they're doing there. I will take the Dolphins, but I think it will be closer than people
I
think.
got to see something on defense with the Dolphins, and I got to see Tua stay upright and not be unconscious.
I'll see. You'll see. No, you will see. You'll see Brandon Staley going for it on like 4th and 18.
If they lose, it's his fault.
Yeah.
It's definitely his fault.
Yeah.
Packers, Bears.
Packers.
I'm in,
Actually, really.
I
That game
think
is
that's
really
gonna be a good
That's
game.
going to be a
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by the Packers this year. I think they're going to.
I'm excited to see them.
Yeah,
I
I
can't believe
do.
I'm
I
saying
think
that.
they'll be. I'm fascinated about the Bears, honestly.
I'm actually going to take the Bears to win that one.
Okay. That's fair.
And then the Cowboys are going to New York playing the Giants.
Oh,
That's
Cowboys.
a good game. I'm going
Look at you
Giants.
guys.
I'm going Giants. Did you see Danny Dimes in preseason?
It's fucking baffling.
Dimes? They paid him, man.
That's why.
It's Blanco Lamar, so it's always opposite.
That's
Lamar's
right.
gonna suck. Danny Dimes. is
Lawrence Jackson.
I'll take the Cowboys to win that game.
Yeah.
They don't. I don't think it's probably been years since they lost to the Giants.
Cowboys literally run up to the Giants, shake their shit for
telling
fun.
you, man, week one's weird. It always is.
Damn, I'm gonna hear that
Yeah.
ringing in my head. It's gonna be fucking.
You
down.
gotta have some off ones for week
Yeah, but
one.
yeah, and I've already picked a couple. But the thing is that like the Giants have not been better than the Cowboys since like Eli was
Oh
there.
no, but I don't think they'll be better like season wise. But this game, I think they
I meant even like to win a game. Like I
they
don't.
made the playoffs last year.
They didn't beat the Cowboys last year or the year before that
It's
or
a
the
new
year
day,
before
Marcos.
that.
It's a new day. You haven't seen paid Danny Dimes. You ain't seen paid Lamar Blanco.
Here's the thing: as a former Cowboys fan, I know what Zeke did before he got
He
paid,
didn't no more.
and then after he got paid. Getting paid is usually a bad
But
thing.
quarterbacks is different. It could go either way. It really could go either way.
They usually tend to trend downward.
Yeah. And you pay a running back, they're gonna fail. You pay a wide receiver, they're gonna fail.
Saquon still is pissy.
Who?
Yeah,
Saquon's-
Saquon.
Saquon's probably like,
They pick a new position. I don't know what to tell these motherfuckers, man. Like, stop complaining.
That's
Be more versatile. Be a playmaker. Look at Christian McCaffrey. He got money, don't he?
That's a larger conversation because the players agreement is really bad on that. Like the way the contract works, didn't the players union have something to do with that with the running back contract?
Players union is the NFL players union.
Yeah, like that's who you should point the finger at. I think. With
Yeah,
this.
they are useless.
Yeah, it's like no, the contracts for running back should be shorter. Make them shorter, and you'll get paid.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah.
They ain't getting, catch a ball in the backfield. I don't know what to tell you. Like, fuck, block. I don't know.
Go be a linebacker.
Go be a linebacker.
Yeah.
Make good investments. I don't know. Yeah, switch to defense. There you go.
Look, the running back. I
It's
get
a
both
valuable-
gripes. I get both gripes. Like you pay running backs, and usually it's just downhill from there.
It's
so I
always.
understand.
Yeah.
But at the same note, they do get beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
and it's a
What,
whole.
Derrick Henry's like the only one that got paid and actually continued to, his success?
Well, you said he got downhill after he got paid.
A little bit, but he was still, Derrick Henry. Like,
Still very
When you're made out of
still productive
titanium,
as hell.
literally.
Yeah.
And it's not fair to compare other players to Derrick Henry.
No, he's his own thing. Even I don't hate Derrick Henry. Fuck.
Right. I know we called Deshaun Watson a predator. Derrick Henry looks like the predator
Yeah.
from the movie when he's
He
running
should
out
be a
there.
defensive end, man.
Is
That's insane.
Yeah, no, they let her. They straight.
He's a
They straight
DM.
up. They straight up were like, "Hey, man, you should play defense." He said no, and they couldn't tell him no. So
What do you? I'm not gonna argue.
they're like, "Play running back."
Give me the ball. Okay, go run. That's what you want to do.
well, Derek.
And your car keys.
I love that Old Spice commercial. Just dragging people.
Will Derrick Henry be in the top 6?
No, he's done now. He's cooked. I think.
I think he'll
You
be.
said that last year.
I think he'll be in the top.
He
6.
wasn't as good last year. It's a steady decline.
I think he'll be in the top 5
No.
on the
He might be
outside of it.
top 10.
Yeah.
But I think he'll be there
Top 10, sure. Top 5, no.
because they're going to have Will Levis throwing the ball more.
Jesus Christ. Good luck to him. You got mayonnaise man throwing if you want to. He couldn't beat out Malik Willis.
Well, I mean, it's not really fair. Malik Willis has been there longer.
1 year.
Yeah, that's 365 days. That's not nothing. How
but
many hours that
still,
is?
He went to Liberty. Like, come on.
I believe in I believe in the Tennessee Oilers.
Well, last pick of
Disgusting.
the episode, we got the Bills and the Jets.
Oh, we're still going.
Last game. This is Monday Night Football.
This is a good one.
Jets. Fuck
Jet.
it. This is where I'm gonna roll my dice. Jets.
I'm going to vote for the airplanes on 9/11.
I'm going Bills.
This is going to be.
That's a tough one.
Don't do that to me. Fuck you. God, that's so
Oh, wow. He was really. That took a while.
And I was fucking saluting when you said that, dick. You set me up for failure. You set me up. That's the most that I've ever received. And you were fat.
We make dark jokes like that all the time. Kid Connor's calling me out to OMG.
I'm going to go with the Bills.
Okay. Yeah. I think, yeah. It's,
I'm actually with TJ on this one. The Jets are going to win.
really?
You know.
Is this our first, even split?
This is our first even split, yeah.
This game would do it. Yeah, no, I think the
one-
Bills can pull this
Week
one.
one's the weird one. I'm with you.
It's weird,
You don't know
man.
how it's gonna go, but guys, come on. It's just exciting to have these matchups again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thrilled. I hate we have to wait a week before this.
We actually have to wait 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
We did this real early.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So our next show isn't until
September 12th.
Oh,
until after week 1. Oh
Yep.
yeah. Wow. Okay.
that's smart. It's smart, but
We might have
We're not
another
supposed to do
episode if
until
we do
then.
the college starts before then.
when does that start?
The week before. So
I still
instead
got a
of
week of nothing.
September 3rd, yes.
You're talking about James Harden.
Daryl Morey is not.
He's a liar.
He's a liar.
Well,
It's entertaining.
I
You know what? You would
repeat,
think after you would think after his 57th team,
I know, right?
No. Look,
he'd point the finger
fuck
at
this.
You
himself.
think he'd be like,
No,
wait,
we're
maybe
not-
I'm the problem.
No, he never will.
Yeah, he won't.
Because he just did the classic James Harden. This offseason, I'm going to get fat as fuck. Go to strip clubs. This is what I do when I want to leave.
Hey, no time out. You know who actually heard you talking? Zion.
Oh, is
Yeah,
he not
he
fat
did.
anymore?
I saw some pictures of Zion. I was like, them arms
They
don't
put
look
him
chunky.
they put him on a list of players to build around.
Man. That ain't nothing but Photoshop. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
it's like a soccer
I'm not even
stadium.
kidding you. Look, I know y'all guys have probably heard it on the show. Gertz legitimately drives all the way to New Orleans, sits outside of Zion's home, and just says, "You're fat."
Yeah.
every
Heckles
day,
the
every
fuck
morning,
out
and
of
drives
him.
back before he starts
He
work.
really
Yep.
hates Zion.
Like right after this show, he's gonna make the 8-hour drive.
Yeah, and I'm back here before Zion finishes going up a flight of stairs. It's ridiculous how fat he is.
ten-
He cooked eggs his way, so he
If-
can eat them.
He's taking his craft seriously now, Gertz.
He's taking his Kraft mac and cheese seriously.
If you're super desperate for football, Tommy, you only have to wait a week. Next week, Notre Dame plays the Navy. Utah playing Florida is going to actually be a good game.
I'm gonna try to do college football this year.
Why do you guys hate college football?
Well, for him, it's just
It's trauma.
he's running. If you think being a Cowboys fan is hard,
oh no, he's both, which is terrible.
yeah,
I hate myself.
He starts off week 1. I think week 2. He starts off into the buzzsaw that's Alabama.
Really? It might go like it did last year. You got a Manning
It's
now.
in Alabama this year.
Yeah, no, you lost. Season ends before it starts, I see.
Well, after that, they go to the Big 12, and they still got Archie Manning magic. So,
I think Houston can beat Texas.
well, they play each other, so
Texas.
we can
I know.
find that out.
It's going to be just a
No,
bunch
I would like to be. I would like to be more of a college football fan
It's
than I
fun.
am.
And plus,
And they have contracts now, so they are playing for money.
and,
Yeah.
NIL. And plus, you draft players. You realize that, yes?
Dude.
Like, it's nice to see them.
But it's a lot of like
grow and
calculations
see
on
what
how that shit worked. It feels overwhelming to get into. I'm right there with you, Rakeem.
On the note of keeping this mobile on trips to Houston, would you be up to go to Houston to see UT versus U of H?
Is that October where it's nice and cool?
October 21st.
I'll be
Not
there.
in this hell swamp
That
sass.
stadium is in the hood, so be prepared for that. But yeah, no,
I'll be fun. I'll bring it
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone in this room, Gertz, you too. You'll be okay. It's always one white guy that goes to U of H. It's multiple. I'm kidding.
Gertz will walk in and be accepted. He'll walk out like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
Why do I have all these
With a
chains?
gold chain.
Yeah.
I got free chains.
no shirt and a gold chain.
Yeah, it only cost me my shirt. Where did that go?
Well,
For
ladies,
some reason, they kept on talking about this cookout. I don't understand where we're going after this.
But evidently, I'm invited.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. This is our first show of the Commitment to Mexcellence, but not our last. Next one will be September 12th. Please join us tomorrow. On Thursday, we'll be doing a Más o Menos Mexicanos, where we just talk about video game representation, and we're going to try to
Whoa.
update our schedule.
That Mexican people in video games?
Nope.
Y'all got
happened.
the Beatles. Shut up.
We got Black Panther. Don't do that.
You got
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
They can't have a Namor movie. Stop.
Not my fault. I liked Namor.
I love Namor.